Station filled with full football fever.
Thinks about the shot, will go for it and will plant an absolute cracker into the corner to put the icing on what is a very sweet tasting cake for Manchester City.
And you are just one click away.
Sergio Aguero. Oh, that's vicious! Unstoppable!
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. You are listening to Sports Flashes live.
Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup. Pulls it back. Here's Ronaldo for the hat-trick. And Cristiano Ronaldo does it again.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio.
And what a performance by the number 3 seed, Saina Nehwal, who tomorrow will contest a third All-England semi-final.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. This is Sports Flashes live.
The flying Finn from Helsinki is on his last lap, looking magnificently good for his 20th World Championship win.
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. You are listening to Sports Flashes live. Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. This is Sports Flashes live. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio. Sports Flashes Radio. World's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, the official broadcast partner of BCCI. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. Catch all the cricketing action and complete drama at one click of your phone.
He does that. Smack again onside, being peppered. Consecutive boundaries.
Don't miss. Download the app now. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. One station filled with full football fever.
Thinks about the shot, will go for it and will plant an absolute cracker into the corner to put the icing on what is a very sweet tasting cake for Manchester City.
And you are just one click away.
Sergio Aguero. Oh, that's vicious! Unstoppable!
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes.
Good evening and a very warm welcome to the coverage of the first qualifier of the Indian Premier League, the only qualifier between Chennai Super Kings and Mumbai Indians at the Chepauk at the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium. And a very, very warm welcome to all of you tuning into our service on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter as well. The news coming in is that Chennai Super Kings have won the toss and they've elected to bat first. And they are up against a team who are the only team to beat them this season, home and away. The only team they've lost to at the Chepauk is the Mumbai Indians, and what a cracker of an encounter. This is the winner of this contest will straight away book a place into the final, while the loser will go on and play Eliminator 2. That will be after Eliminator 1, where the teams placed 3rd and 4th will be battling out for that spot in Eliminator 2. I'm Karthik Sena, with me is Walli Siddiqui. 1.5 months, final 4 matches, 4 teams, business end of the season, and this is where things get very serious. Good evening, Walli. Good evening to all of you.
Well, good evening, everyone, and this is where things get serious over here, because it's it is going to be determined that who will make their way into the finals of the 12th edition of the Indian Premier League. And what a cracker of a game we have in front of us. The Mumbai Indians versus Chennai Super Kings. The reason why I'm saying Mumbai Indians versus Chennai Super Kings is because it's MI who finished at top of the table in spite of it being a home game for Chennai, and CSK was second, while Delhi came third on the table. The top 3 teams had 18 points each, while the team who finished 4th, Sunrise Hyderabad, had 12 points, so they've made the cut as well. And it is going to be the El Clasico, the Indian El Clasico, should we say. And I think the one team which Chennai Super Kings would have wanted to avoid in the playoffs at Chennai, it would have been Mumbai Indians.
Absolutely. Last 20 games at this venue between Chennai and Chennai, they've only lost twice in the last 20 games here at Chepauk, and both of them were defeats to Mumbai Indians, something they want to put right this time round. Good evening, Otis Mahabir, Sachi Pawar, along with Tenzin Sugrab, Kishore Shah. All of you, a very, very warm welcome to Cricket Lounge. And Chennai, who've opted to bat first, they've got their 2 openers striding out. But first of all, before that, we'll talk you through the playing 11 for Chennai Super Kings. Shane Watson, Murli Vijay, Faf du Plessis, Suresh Raina, Ambati Raidu, Dwayne Bravo, MS Dhoni, Ravindra Jadeja, Harbhajan Singh, Deepak Chahar and Imran Tahir. That's the 11 for Chennai, while for Mumbai Indians, Quinton de Kock, Rohit Sharma, Surya Kumar Yadav, Ishan Kishan, Hardik Pandya, Krunal Pandya, Kieron Pollard, Jayant Yadav, Rahul Chahar, Jasprit Bumrah and Lasith Malinga. So as expected, both sides going in with bulk of spinners.
So Chennai Super Kings have one change in their playing 11 since Kedar Jadhav has sustained an injury to his shoulder while attempting to field last game against the Kings 11 Punjab. It's Murli Vijay who now makes his way into the team instead of him, and it's a big worry for not only Chennai Super Kings but also for Team India, because Kedar Jadhav was shortlisted for the Indian team, that is to travel to England for the World Cup, and now his spot in the World Cup is at jeopardy. And if he does get ruled out of contention, the 3 probable candidates are Rishabh Pant, Akshar Patel and Ambati Raidu.
Well, I think I'll be happy with Rishabh Pant, not Ambati Raidu, that's for sure. Akshar Patel maybe, but definitely not Ambati Raidu, unless he can produce a magical knock here and try and change my opinion about that. But there is Shane Watson striding out with the Faf du Plessis, the 2 openers for Chennai Super Kings. So it seems that Murli Vijay will drop down the order. We've got the likes of Chinna Thala and Thala, Suresh Raina and Mahendra Singh Dhoni in their ranks as well. The match says TK Bharat Kumar, brother, I've seen you here after a very long time. You've generally been with our Hindi box, and we got AKR as well with us. Mohammad Firoz Alam, a very, very warm welcome, and Tenzin Sachi clearly supporting Chennai Super Kings today. Tenzin, obviously your team could not make it to the playoffs, Kolkata Knight Riders, so it's time you stand by your friends now and support Chennai Super Kings. Match gone, the CSK should chase it, but choosing to bat first, wrong decision by MSD. This says Bharat Kumar. Well, we'll have to wait and see if that turns out to be wrong or right decision, because generally in the past we've seen Mahendra Singh Dhoni make a decision or 2 that we think is not right, and in the end turns out to be spot on.
Well, I think he's changing a formula over here, because in the previous game against Mumbai Indians that took place at a similar venue, Suresh Raina was the captain, MS Dhoni wasn't the captain. So one big difference for Chennai was that MSD wasn't there, and Chennai Super Kings were chasing in that game, but they were 34-37 runs away from the target. So I think they are targeting something new over here, and I'm pretty sure that unlike Kolkata Knight Riders, Chennai Super Kings will be here with a plan of something that might be able to counter the brilliance of Malinga, Bumrah, Rahul Chahar and the rest. It's Faf du Plessis who will be opening the innings, and it's Hardik Pandya, one of the most valuable players of the tournament. Will he be having a big say tonight?
Well, for Mumbai's sake, they would want him along with, first of all, the openers in Quinton de Kock and Rohit Sharma to fire. But right now, the focus is on Faf du Plessis and Shane Watson. And Tenzing says, wish Watson should make 100 plus. We got Shafiq Rahman tuning in as well. A very, very warm welcome, all of you. We're moments away from the start of the first qualifier, the business end of the tournament. This is what it all boils down to. 14 matches per side, and all of them were fighting for these top 4 places. In the end, it was Mumbai, Chennai, Delhi, along with Sunrisers Hyderabad getting the top 4 spots under their belts. So now this is going to be a big test, a big game for both the sides, as it's 3-2-1 play on at Chepauk, and it'll be Lasith Malinga to start our proceedings for Mumbai Indians, as Faf du Plessis on strike. The first delivery outside the off stump, and Faf lets it go through to the keeper. Watchful start there by Faf du Plessis, but they need a big start, a good start to Chennai Super Kings.
Especially from Shane Watson, because he's looked out of sorts. He's just scored a brilliant 96 against Sunrise Hyderabad, but that was 3 games ago. And if you talk about the man in form, Faf du Plessis is clearly the man in good form. He scored 96 in the previous game against Kings 11 Punjab, and his wicket for Mumbai Indians will be quite the key, because he knows how to strike the bowlers for good boundaries over here through good cricketing shots. It's 0 for 0 and 0.2 overs. Lasith Malinga bowls in another dot delivery, and 2 good decent deliveries by Lasith Malinga. And initially we were seeing a lot of cut down in his pace, but this time around, in the previous game against Kolkata and even in this game against Chennai Super Kings, he's being bowling back to his 135-140 kilometers per hour speed. That is something quite different for Malinga this time, because he was bowling more number of slower deliveries in the matches prior to this.
Absolutely, I think with the new ball he'll try and bowl quick, and as the ball gets slower and older, he will possibly go back to those cutters and slower deliveries. Fine leg is in the 30-yard circle as Malinga bowls another one just outside off, pushed away towards points. No runs on that occasion. The score is 0 for 0 at the moment for Chennai Super Kings. 3 deliveries bowled, and Lasith Malinga has gotten rid of Faf du Plessis 4 times in the 11 innings that the both of them have been up against each other. 37 runs is what Faf has scored against Lasith Malinga. CSK need to lose, because once they reach the final, they are apparently not to be trumped over. That's what Satyam says, a street survivor. Well, we were talking about this, that Chennai should straight away get first of all a place in the playoff, and then the other 7 should fight for second, third and fourth position in the IPL from the future onwards. But that was on a lighter note. Another good delivery by Malinga, another good length delivery just outside off, pushed away. No runs on that occasion. Jayant Yadav is the only change for Mumbai Indians in the playing 11, and there's also one change for Chennai, with Murli Vijay coming in the playing 11 place of the injured Kedar Jadhav. Kedar put in a dive the other day to stop that boundary. Injured his shoulder. He's been advised rest till the end of the tournament. In fact, just before the World Cup as well, just to see if he recovers well on time. He's a valuable asset to the Indian side, is Kedar Jadhav. Excellent fielder, good finisher, and a very, very clever customer with the ball, as Malinga now bowls another good delivery. Bit of swing away from Faf, but Faf du Plessis gets right behind it and pushes it back towards the bowler. No runs on that occasion. What a start this by Lasith Malinga and Mumbai Indians. Still no runs on the board. 0 for 0 after 5 deliveries of over number 1.
Well, it's a decent start from Mumbai Indians perspective. No runs coming off the board so far for Chennai Super Kings. But I'm pretty sure that they have a target set in their minds. They will be targeting anything close to 160, 170, knowing the nature of the wicket, knowing that this will provide a lot of spin over here, while it's the final delivery to be bowled by Lasith Malinga in the first over. Will it be a single? Will it be another dot? He's punched it towards the covers region. So first runs for Faf du Plessis and Chennai Super Kings. It's 1 for no loss after 1 over. A brilliant over by Lasith Malinga.
What a start that! What a start that by Lasith Malinga. MI hero Malinga and Bumrah, says Sachin Kumar, who's supporting Mumbai today. And Manish Kumar, a very, very warm welcome to you. DC will win. Rest, I don't want anything from this year's IPL, says Astute Survivor. Well, that's exactly what I want as well, but you know, we seldom get things what we want in life, but hopefully DC will go on and lift the trophy. That's what I want, but obviously what I want doesn't happen a lot. I want
So there's only one team in the playoffs which hasn't won the IPL, and that's Delhi Capitals.
Absolutely.
Because Chennai has won it, Mumbai has won it, and Sunrise Hyderabad has also won it. So I think a certain change in the IPL is needed over here, and if Delhi Capitals provide to do so, it wouldn't be such a bad call.
Absolutely, I think it'll be a breath of fresh air. We're getting bored with Chennai, Mumbai, and all these teams winning the IPL again and again. We want a new winner. And Amit Gautam, the score is 1 for no loss at the end of over number 1, with Faf du Plessis picking up a single of the final delivery, so he will retain strike. A watchful, cautious start, but will that continue? It's Krunal Pandya now who's been handed the ball. He'll start over number 2 as Faf du Plessis drives one towards the extra cover fielder. Surya Kumar Yadav there keeps it down to a dot delivery. Now White's delivery outside edge, and dropped. It was a difficult chance at shot third man. The ball will go away towards the fence for 4.
Wow, I think if he would have timed his jump much better, or had he moved a step backwards, Jasprit Bumrah, I think he would have been able to take it, but good bowling once again by Krunal Pandya, bowling it way outside the off stump, making Faf du Plessis stretch, and he did exactly that, and he bowled quite well in the game against Kolkata Knight Riders as well. He might not be one of the most threatening spinners, he might not be getting most of the perches like any other spinner, but he knows where to bowl.
Absolutely, and I think he's done his homework trying to keep it well away from Faf du Plessis. Bowl it in his arc, and he will go on and smack you all around the park. Lindsay Alberts tunes in, says if Chennai scores 190, game in the bag. Well, they'll have to bat very well to get to 190 on a wicket like this. As now a shortest delivery by Krunal, pulled away by Faf towards deep mid wicket, and Krunal's brother Hardik does the fielding. And it seems that Jasprit Bumrah may have done some damage to himself. He's just signalling to the dugout that the 12th man should come in place of him. Hopefully it's not a serious injury, because we're not very far away from the World Cup. And he certainly is a very, very important member of the Indian side heading to the 2019 ICC World Cup in England. So hopefully it's just a little niggle, just a little strain. He'll be fine. In fact, because even he'll have to bowl 4 overs today. Those 4 overs could prove to be crucial as well.
And let's not forget, it's quite humid over there, and under humidity you tend to get yourself injured, you tend to get your hamstrings, your cramps, and that is very much quite possible with the way Jasprit Bumrah bowls. And it's 6 for no loss, so 1.5 overs have been bowled. King of PUBG is here, and he's listening to us, so welcome. And astute survivor saying that would you people be live during the World Cup and World Cup practice matches?
Well, certainly the World Cup practice matches, I'm not very sure. We'll have to get clearance from the bosses. But the World Cup, absolutely spot on, no problem there. As the final delivery meets the outside edge, stumped there by the keeper, but the umpire says nothing doing, so it's a dot ball to end the over. A great over that once again. 2 overs gone, 6 for no loss. Chennai Super Kings, 5 runs coming from the over of Krunal Pandya. Could have been just 1 run and a wicket, but Jasprit Bumrah just could not time his jump to perfection at short third man. The ball kissing his hand and going away through towards third man for a boundary. So 6 for no loss. A good start this by Mumbai Indians, not leaking runs, and a watchful start by Chennai Super Kings.
Well, once again a perfect start for the Mumbai Indians, though they might have not got the wickets, but they have restricted the Chennai Super Kings to just 6. And let's not forget that Shane Watson is the man who's not in form. He's still being given another opportunity by MS Dhoni and the team management. He's on not. He's faced 2 deliveries, so it's quite important for his sake that he might be able to perform, because quite often people call him the man of the big occasion, keeping in mind that the big 100 that he scored against the Sunrise Hyderabad in the final last season to win Chennai Super Kings the 3rd IPL trophy. I think that is the reason why MS Dhoni has absolutely no trust issues with Shane Watson. Meanwhile, the first bowling change, it's Rahul Chahar. So Malinga being rested right now. Rahul Chahar, the wrist spinner this time, bowling to du Plessis, and he's gone as he tries to cut straight over here. A simple catch to the fielder at point, and that's the first wicket. First ball, Rahul Chahar bowls, and the first wicket for Mumbai Indians.
Faf du Plessis gone, and the problem at the top of the order for Chennai Super Kings continue. Du Plessis gone for 6 of 11 deliveries, and Rahul Chahar would be thanking his stars because it wasn't a very good delivery. Short and wide. Du Plessis went for the cut, got the thickish outside edge, ballooned up in the air, and backward point on that occasion was never gonna drop that. So with that, it's wicket number 1 down. Young Chahar strikes for Mumbai Indians, and his brother at the other end would be hoping to do the same if he gets an opportunity. Almondpreet Singh, the substitute fielder, who's in place of Jasprit Bumrah in the ground, in the field, completes the catch at backward point, and a massive blow to Chennai Super Kings and their hopes of putting on a big score. Paruk Shweta from Hamburg, Germany tuning in. A very, very warm welcome. Thank you so much, Lindsay Alberts. We're trying to do our best, but not good enough for Chennai Super Kings at the moment. Gone is Faf du Plessis for 6, and Rahul Chahar strikes of the very first delivery that he bowls. Now that's a start for a young man.
Well, you'll have to praise Rohit Sharma and his captaincy as well. He didn't give Lasan Malinga another over. He brought in Rahul Chahar immediately. He's playing Jayant Yadav. That's a gutsy captaincy, you'll have to say. And he has been able to prove it time and time again. Well, he has a wonderful team as well, but a team is only as good as his captain, and that is exactly why he knows which bowler to bowl where, and that is why they're paying huge dividends for Mumbai Indians right now. It's 6 for 1 in 2.1 overs. Shane Watson is still on not, while it's Suresh Raina, the new batsman at number 3. Will he be able to prove a major point over here? He scored 2 consecutive 50s in his previous game. Will he be able to score the third over here?
Well, hopefully for Chennai he can, as now bowls one, does Chahar in line with the leg stump, wraps him on the pad. A slight appeal there, but no problem there for the umpire to rule it out, because clearly was pitching outside the line of leg stump. Faf du Plessis just couldn't believe it. He was stood there after that cut shot, and as well he said the hero of last game goes back, and now terrific delivery, and almost cleaned up Suresh Raina there. Did Chahar so much turn straight away for the leg spinner, and we're only in over number 3. Wally, can you imagine over number 8, over number 10, when the ball gets a little bit more, older and softer, there'll be a lot more turn on this surface. So clearly Imran Tahir, Ravindra Jadeja and company will have a massive role to play.
But for that, Chennai Super Kings need to do something with the bat as well. They need to go close to that 150-160 region, because if they don't do that, then Mumbai Indians have really good players at the spin, and it might really cost them over there. And you can see a pressure release shot by Suresh Raina. He wasn't on complete control. That just clearly shows that Chennai Super Kings are in immense pressure, and I think it has more to do with the psychological block that Mumbai Indians have dominated them in Chennai since 2012, and that has it's clearly been visible right now.
Absolutely, and as far as the head-to-head in playoffs is concerned, slight edge for Chennai Super Kings. 7 times these two sides have met in the playoff part of the tournament, and it's 4 wins for Chennai, 3 wins for Mumbai Indians. I think as far as the head-to-head is concerned, that's the only positive that Chennai have against the Mumbai Indians, because overall Mumbai have got a good record at the MA Chidambaram Stadium as well. Mumbai have a great record, and now again a ripper from Chahar, pitches in line with the off stump. Back on the back foot goes Watson to cut it, but the ball turns so far away that he had to eventually drop his wrist and let the ball go towards the wicket keeper. That is a prodigious amount of turn, and that too just in over number 3. 7 for 1 Chennai Super Kings. Now a straighter one. Clever bowling this by young Chahar, as Watson comes forward and blocks that. Terrific over. 1 run and 1 wicket in that, as it's 3 overs gone. 7 for 1 Chennai Super Kings. And Wally, I'd like to say what you love to say. In a bit of bother, Chennai in some trouble.
Yeah, not in immense pressure over here, but a spot of bother, you would have to say that, because it doesn't look like Rahul Chahar is bowling over here. It seems like it's Shane Warne, with the way that he's getting the ball to dance over there. Immense purchase, getting off the Chepauk wicket. It's a 7 for 1, and Shane Watson was bamboozled over there. He's still on not. He still needs to get off the mark. Suresh Raina on the other end is on 1 of 3 deliveries. It's 7 for no loss. Good start for the Mumbai Indians. The first over was bowled by Lasit Malinga. He gave away just 1 run. Krunal Pandya bowled the second over. He gave away just 5. And the next over, the third over, was bowled by Rahul Chahar, who gave away 2 runs, but also took the big wicket of Faf du Plessis, the man in form, who scored 96. And now a 4th new bowler. It's Jayant Yadav. So you'll just have to praise Rohit Sharma once again. He's not giving, but there's a no ball. So now it's an opportunity for Chennai Super Kings.
Opportunity to release some pressure. It's a free hit. Can Chinnathala Suresh Raina strike it? He's on 1 at the moment. Watson yet to open his account. Both of them have placed 4 deliveries each. As now Jayant bowls 1 and clobbered down the ground. There is a fielder there at mid-on. He won't cut it off. Boundary for Suresh Raina, and that will be 12 for the loss of 1 wicket. And now there's something going on here with Nigel Long. He's not been shy of controversy, remember, as will that be another no ball? Will that be another problem? Well, I'm not very sure what's going on. Nigel Long had a word with Nitin Menon as far as the another free hit there, and that's been given as a dead ball. dead ball, so the free hit continues. He's now running up to Rohit Sharma to tell him what's going on in the middle. He's saying, well, I think it's got to do something with the players moving in from outside the 30-yard into the circle.
But why was it a dead ball if he struck a boundary over there?
Well, because he wants Chennai to score a 6.
I guess so, but it's played towards the mid-wicket region. It's not a 6, but it will be a boundary. So Suresh Raina just replicating that and getting under Jayant Yadav's delivery over there as he scoops one towards the square leg boundary. It's 12 for 1 in 3.1 overs. That will certainly give him some confidence. 2 boundaries it would have been had that not been a dead ball. And
excellent comment there from Mr. Chawla saying the Elijah Long controversy. What is it all about? Do you think he needs to be penalised, or we let go our once imperial masters? I love the last line. I think it was all about the fact that he gave that no ball of Umesh Yadav. Virat wasn't happy with that. Umesh wasn't happy with that. And when Nigel Long was confronted by both Umesh and Virat, he asked them, both of them, to go back to their fielding spots and bowling lineup. And then when he walked into the dressing room, he kicked the door so hard that there was a little bit of a chunk of wood that came out. And he was very displeased with the fact that his decision was questioned. And now it's skied up in the air, and Jayant Yadav strikes. Suresh Raina gone. My word, Chennai Super Kings are crumbling here. 12 for the loss of 2 wickets, and every bowling change that Rohit Sharma does turns out to be an inspired one.
So 2 wickets now for Mumbai Indians. First it was Faf du Plessis who scored 96 in the previous game, and then it's Suresh Raina who scored 2 consecutive 50s. Just top edging that one, went for that big shot over long on, was playing for the power play, but Jayant Yadav took the catch quite comfortably. Good captaincy, good bowling, brilliant start by the Mumbai Indians, and Chennai Super Kings in a spot of bother, or more than just a spot this time, a patch.
It's a proper patch now, mate. It's a proper patch now. We got Manikamp Sundaramurthy. If I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. He says, I love cricket, so do we all. Satya Prakash says Mumbai will win 100%. Mumbai in the final, says Gorak Kathayat. Well, all of you tuning in, and Sudhir Harsora says MI will win the match. So well, that's certainly a start, and it's a start in that direction for Mumbai Indians.
Well, it's 12 for 2, and Mumbai Indians believe that they can dismiss Chennai Super Kings well under 130-140, because it's looking quite difficult at the moment, because Shane Watson on the other end has not been in good form either. He hasn't been able to perform for Chennai Super Kings, and just the one man who has been able to perform consistently for CSK has been the skipper of CSK, MS Dhoni. But the wicket, well, there's a lot of purchase for the spinners, and they are playing absolute they are being an absolute joy to watch at the moment. Do you think it was the right call made by MS Dhoni to bat first after winning the toss?
I'm not very sure, to be honest, because the likes of Chennai Super Kings, excellent chasers. They've got a troubled top order as well. So might as well give yourself an idea that what you have to chase or what you don't. Then it's gets you in a better position. But Shane Watson is still out there. He's yet to open his account, and Murli Vijay is the new man who's come out to join Watson now for the next delivery down the track, works it away towards mid-wicket. Good diving stop there by the fielder. They will not let Chennai score a single run easily with Mumbai Indians right now. That's what it looks like. And still Watson yet to open his account after facing 5 deliveries, and Murli Vijay is the new man out. 3.4 overs gone, 12 for 2. Chennai Super Kings, leg slip in position, as now almost carried to that fielder there. Sharp turn for Jayant Yadav as well.
It's turning square for each and every spinner over here, and Jayant Yadav, who's not an immense turner of the ball, has gained some purchase once again from the wicket over there, and there was a leg slip. He tried to play it down that region but wasn't able to connect it. Was Shane Watson. The Chennai Super Kings fans are disappointed, are in anguish at the moment. 2 of the gun players, Faf du Plessis and Suresh Raina, are now in the dugout. It's 12 for 2 as Jayant Yadav will be bowling his final delivery of his fine over. 5 runs coming off of it, 4 runs. It started with a no ball and then a boundary, but what a sensational comeback by him. Single taken by Shane Watson on the final delivery. It's now 13 for 2 in 4 overs. A perfect start for the Mumbai Indians.
Absolutely, what a start that. This is a start that Rohit Sharma would have dreamed of, and he's exactly got that. 13 on the board, 2 wickets down. Suresh Raina and Faf du Plessis back in the hut. Watson is now out there with Murli Vijay, and Watson finally picks up a single, opens his account, and will retain the strike. Sachi, what do you think about CSK's performance till now? Says Tenzin Sungrab. Tenzin, don't rub it in, brother. Don't rub it in. I'm sure she's not very happy. And Jetharam says, very good evening to all of us. Very good evening, Jethaji. As Lindsay Albert says, Chennai will explode from 13 overs. Wait and watch. Well, we'll have to wait and watch for that. And we got Raja Pandi saying Chennai will win today's match, and he loves Chennai Super Kings. Mumbai Indians win today, says Abhishek Navik. And Loving Garden is with us again. A very warm welcome to you all. And well, not a very warm start for Chennai, that's for sure. 13 on the board, 2 wickets down, and we're 4 overs into the power play. Only 12 deliveries remaining. Well, if you were now Watson or Murli, what would you do? Would you try and take on the bowlers for the remaining 2 overs to try and get some runs under your belt before the power play is over, or just try and see it out?
Well,
what are you going to do? It's a two-edged sword now.
Well, I think there's no point of targeting the spinners right now, because if you do go for the big shots early on, then you will hand over your wicket. So it's pretty obvious that unfortunately for Chennai Super Kings, they will have to target Jasprit Bumrah and Lasith Malinga, who are also quality bowlers. So it's going to be difficult, and at the same time they have to adopt the same strategy which they did against Delhi Capitals, because in the power play overs it was Delhi Capitals who were dominating Chennai. They just gave 30 odd runs in 6 overs, 25-30 odd runs. They also picked the wicket of Shane Watson, but they kept on chipping in with the singles and doubles, and as soon as 13 or 14 overs had come to an end, MS Dhoni with his cameo of 44 brought the score to 179. So it's very much possible. The primary aim should be that they have to play 20 odd overs.
Absolutely, if they bat out 20 overs and get to about 140, seeing the turn that we're already seeing on this wicket, I think 140 could be a tough score to chase down. Kushal Nupone, the score is 13 for 2 after 4.1 overs. Jasprit Bumrah is back on the field and bowling over number 4 as he bowls one on the pad, and Watson whips it away through towards deep backward square leg. Will that be a boundary? Yes, it will be. 4 for Watson, his first boundary of the day. He moves up to 5, and Chennai move up to 17 for 2. Third boundary for Chennai Super Kings, as one was on the outside edge of Duplessis' bat, one towards square leg by Suresh Raina off a free hit delivery, and now a first proper cricketing shot will give Chennai their proper boundary through backward square leg. And you can't bowl on the pads when you know your fine leg fielder is in the 30-yard circle. Kamal Sam says, come on Watson. Amit Jana says CSK, and Ajit Lal says CSK as well. All of you thinking and supporting Chennai Super Kings. It's going to be tough 16 odd overs, including this one, as now Watson dabs one away towards square leg and picks up a single. That's all they need to do initially now for the next 3 to 4 overs. Keep the scoreboard ticking, keep the partnership growing, picking up a few runs, and not do anything silly, to be honest. Preetham Shah says and supports Mumbai Indians. Mumbai will win today. And do you not complete your conversation about Nigel Rana, interrupted by Rana's wicket? Well, I did. It was Ashes Survivor. That controversy with Nigel Long was about that no ball that he gave, which the TV replay showed wasn't a no ball. When Umesh Yadav was bowling, Virat Kohli had a word with him. So did Umesh Yadav. Nigel Long was very offended that his decisions were questioned right in the middle of the ground and middle of the game. So he walked off after the game and kicked the door, which I think broke it also. But I'm not very sure the punishment or the penalization that you said will happen or not. We'll get to know that through our morning newspapers. But that's what happened. And again, today as well, a bizarre moment for Nigel Long, as a free hit was hit for a boundary and he called it a dead ball, because of the simple fact that he forgot the count of fielders, number of fielders in the 30-yard circle. That's his job. That's what he's paid for.
Well, it's been that sort of an IPL. We've seen dollies being dropped. We've seen umpiring blunders from Indian umpires. Okay, that's expected, but from the standards set by Nigel Long, it's clearly not expected from him. But coming back to the game, a quick single taken by Murli Vijay, and now he moves off the mark. The score is now 19 for 2 in 4.5 overs, and the Chennai Super Kings batsmen would just love pace onto the bat, because it is a low, and in fact it's not a low and slow wicket. It has enough purchase for the spinners, so it's a really good wicket for the spinners. It's turning square, and it's becoming really difficult at the moment for the Chennai Super Kings batsmen. So you could just imagine if Chennai do get to that 140-150 region marker and get to bowl a spin in their innings. the kind of carnage that they might be able to produce is just unthinkable.
Absolutely. Now shot from Bumrah, pulled away, one bounce and into the fence for 4. Shane Watson starting to get in his groove. He moves up to 10. The second boundary of this over, both coming off the bat of Shane Watson, and some respite for Chennai Super Kings in that over. 10 runs coming from that over. It's 23 for 2 at the end of over number 5, and I think it's a lot easier to score against the faster bowlers on this wicket than against the spinners. And CSK will win, and Watson will be the star performer, says Tenzin. Well, Tenzin, I hope that happens for you, for Sachi, for all those supporting Chennai Super Kings. While Dilip Shethe says Mumbai Indians only. Sujit Sahu also supporting Mumbai Indians, and Mohan Hegre, who loves our coverage, also supporting Mumbai Indians. A very warm welcome. Rohit Sharma will play a match-winning knock, says Preetham Shah. And Kamal Sam says, good one, Watson. Get in there, Watto, is what Chennai Super Kings fans and team management will be saying right now. And he's got a knack of getting big runs when it matters the most.
Well, he's that kind of a player. He knows he's been in world cricket for almost more than 10 or 15 years now. He's won the world. He's been there for Cricket Australia as well, but we'll get back to that. But Murli Vijay has just outside edged that, so that'll be another boundary. 2 boundaries back to back for Chennai Super Kings. The score now moves on to 27 for the loss of 2 wickets. That would bring some momentum towards the Chennai Super Kings camp. And yes, Shane Watson is that kind of a player. If you remember his sensational performance for the Rajasthan Royals in the inaugural season, he got the Player of the Series award in the 2008 edition of the IPL, and single-handedly, along with brief cameos from Yusuf Pathan, Shane Watson with the ball, Ravindra Jadeja as well, was able to win the title for the underdogs. So that just goes to show that even if he's in a team of, you could say, misfits or underdogs, you could say, he will still turn out to be the star performer. And especially if he is in a team which is filled with star-studded personalities such as Suresh Raina, MS Dhoni, Dwayne Bravo, Ravindra Jadeja, then he'll be able to prove a bigger point. And he scored a big 100 against Sunrise Hyderabad in the previous edition, in the finals.
In the final as well, that too, and he's got a 90 odd as well this season. Is Watson is now Murli Vijay, slog sweeps, one through towards deep backward square leg. Has he got enough? No. One bounce and into the fence. Second boundary of the over. Now Murli Vijay is starting to turn the heat on here with another boundary this over. 3 deliveries bowled and a couple of boundaries already for Murli Vijay. The first one of the outside edge, this one a lot more convincing as he got down on one knee and slogged it away through towards the long leg region for a 4. And we got Chandulal Oswam saying Mumbai will win, and Color Town Production also supporting Mumbai here, as now a quick single towards the cover region picked up by Murli Vijay. He moves up to 10 of 6, 32 for 2 at the moment, the score for Chennai Super Kings, as Ram Narayan has just informed us that Nigel Long has accepted that charge of kicking the door, breaking it, and paid a fine of 5,000 rupees. Well, what's a fine of 5,000 rupees for Nigel Long? Well, it should be a bigger, when players do something like that, they get a ban. They get half their match fee as fine, their complete match fee as a fine. I think if an umpire who's supposed to be monitoring everyone, how is he supposed to lead by example if he does things like that? So maybe he should be fined his entire match fee too.
Ajinkya Rahane was fined 12 lakh rupees for a slow over rate. So you can just imagine
12 lakhs for a slow over rate problem, and the umpire has just gone in and kicked the door.
And yeah,
what do you think is more lacking discipline?
Well, we'll get back to that, but that's another wicket for Mumbai Indians as Shane Watson went for the pull shot. He almost got the boundary through through the mid-on region, but the fielder at mid-on was Jayant Yadav, took a smart catch, and that's the 3rd wicket right before the end of the power play. And another wicket. This time it was against the run of play because the boundaries were flowing. And now Krunal Pandya has got his first wicket. 3 wickets falling down. First of Fab du Plessis, the second of Suresh Raina, and now of Shane Watson. It's 32 for the loss of 3 wickets in 6 overs.
The top 3 back in the heart, and an excellent backward running catch there by Jayant Yadav. Krunal Pandya enjoyed that, says, come on! It was the shortest delivery, and Watson tried to pull it away towards deep mid-wicket. The ball did not come on the middle of the bat, ballooned in the air, and Jayant Yadav running backwards completed a good catch, I have to say. Kept his eyes on the ball till the very end, and that's wicket number 3 down. 6 overs gone, 32 for the loss of 3 wickets at the moment at Chennai Super Kings. Not the start that the Yellow were looking for. We got Kesava Raju Gudipari saying, well done, keep going CSK. That was before the fall of Watson's wicket, so now I think they'll be changing. And Mahindra, who is a stockbroker in Mumbai, who's a stockbroker who is supporting Mumbai Indians today. Oh, seeing the level of umpiring, how much I miss David Shepherd and Simon Toffel, Darrell Harper. You just can tell. Well, obviously, these were excellent umpires back in the old day. You forgot Dickie Bird, the legend of Dickie Bird, and there were quite a few umpires who were so brilliant they hardly make a mistake.
He didn't mention Steve Buckner over there.
Steve Buckner, obviously, because Harbhajan Singh, had a bit of a tiff with Stevie. But Buckner, anyways, was a great umpire. It was a wonderful umpire, was Steve Buckner. A character on the field, always laughing, always smiling, always getting involved in the lane. Collins, Christian, Mohan Hegde, Kamal Sam. Kamal says, don't worry, Kings coming now. And I hope he means Mahendra Singh Dhoni, but it's not. It's Ambati Rayudu. I'm sure you did not mean Ambati Rayudu as the king, did you?
Well, it's Ambati Rayudu. If you are saying that Ambati Rayudu is the king, well, he needs to put in a performance over there. It's 32 for 3 in 6 overs. Ambati Rayudu will be facing his first delivery this time around, and Murli Vijay over here, he's on 10 of 6 as Rahul Chahar will be bowling his second over of his 4 over spell. A single taken over there, and it's 33 for 3 as he just brushes it towards the mid-off region. It's 33 for 3, and if CSK score 140 or 150 over here, it will become really difficult for the Mumbai Indians.
140 would be a daunting task considering the turn they're getting off for the new ball. As Chahar now bowls a flighty delivery, driven away through towards widest, long off, and the fielder there at the boundary of Karan Pollard keeps it down to a single. Murli Vijay has made a decent start. He's on 11 now of 7 deliveries, couple of boundaries for him, and Ambati Rayudu is straight away opened his account of the very first delivery that he faced, as he's on 1 now.
It's 33 for 3 in 6.1 overs. The current run rate of 5.37, and the big blow was of Shane Watson because he was looking good in form. He had finally struck 2 boundaries in his bill. He was looking like a man in confidence, but losing his wicket just when he was looking set. A brilliant delivery once again by Rahul Chahar. He just pitches it up and then it moves away from Ambati Rayudu's outside edge. Sharp turn once again. He's proving to be a sensational bowler for the Mumbai Indians in this season's IPL. A single taken by Rayudu in the next delivery as he guides it towards the third man region. Bumrah is back in the field. Good to know that he's fit now. It's 35 for 3. The batsman to come for CSK. Still quite a deep batting lineup, but I think MS Dhoni will have a really big part to play because Ravindra Jadeja and Dwayne Bravo seem to be quite tentative with the bat.
Absolutely, and if history is anything to go by, the Dhoni might not have a great day. We'll talk about that as he beats Murli Vijay. All ends up. Does Rahul Chahar. Murli Vijay just stood there looking at the bowler, then looks at the wicket keeper, saying what has happened tonight. As that one he just could not see what's going on around there. Was Murli Vijay. Quinton de Kock was laughing, saying, "You the batsman, you should know better." Now Vijay drives one beautifully through towards the Waris extra cover. Karan Pollard puts in a dive, but the ball still crashes into the fence for 4. Beautiful shot that by Murli Vijay. Typical cricketing shot. Flighted delivery, gets right to the pitch of the ball, and a beautiful extra cover drive through towards the extra cover fence for 4. So 7 overs gone, a decent over that for Chennai Super Kings. 7 runs coming off it. It's 39 for 3.
And talking about Murli Vijay, he's a good player of the spin. I think he should have come early instead of Fab du Plessis or Shane Watson. It should have been him who could have opened the innings for Chennai Super Kings because he does love to play the spinners. He loves coming down the track, and he's proving that exactly over here. Talking about Shane Watson, this was the 11th time that he's been dismissed in the power play. This is the most for any batsman in the IPL.
Oh, it's awkward, to be honest, because he's open for Australia as well as Watto. He's open for Chennai Super Kings, for Rajasthan Royals, and 11 times he's been dismissed in the power play. I think Chennai would now, if they get another chance, obviously they will, they would want to send him after the power play are over.
Well, I think they needed to do that. If Murli Vijay was there in the squad, it would have been better if you would have sent Murli Vijay to open the innings because he's quite handy with the bat. Let's not forget he scored 100 in the playoffs against the Delhi Daredevils when they were the table toppers at 2012. Murli Vijay scored 100 over there, so he has all that experience for CSK as well. And astute survivor once again with a comment over here saying that Ambati Rayudu tried to be the king but got kicked in the posterior cannon by the Emperor, by the Emperor BCCI, and now has been demoted to the Under Secretary position in 3D Entertainment Division.
Well, certainly he is now one of the backups for the World Cup squad. I hope India don't need backup because I'm not a huge fan of Ahmed Raidu, to be honest. 40-3, getting back to cricket then. And Mumbai Indians will win, says Devendra Devkar, and Prem Singh supporting Chennai Super Kings in this contest. As Hardik Pandya now bowling over number 8 and slightly shortish to Vijay, who works it away towards square leg and picks up a single there. And with that, Vijay moves up to 15 and Chennai 41-3.
It's 41-3, and Ram Narayan, I think you're supporting Chennai Super Kings over here because he's saying that it's annoying bureaucratic BS. Why can't they just look at the replay if Nigel Long is unsure of the number of infielders? How can he signal dead ball just because he didn't see? Well, what do you have to say about that?
I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Well, he gave a no ball, and we saw the replay on the giant screen. Virat saw it, Umesh Yadav saw it, and even then he didn't agree. So, maybe a bit of colonial hangover for himself, for Nigel Long.
Colonial hangover, I like that.
Absolutely. But the simple fact that, he's an umpire, he's a human, he can make mistakes. So if you made a mistake,
you have technology over there.
Be a man. You have to. Why do you have technology? Not to take selfies, that's for sure. And it's this is a very important game. These games now, every win, every loss could prove to be, what happened with the RCB starting of the tournament. No ball that wasn't given. Had that game gone RCB's favor, Mumbai might not be here in the top 4. RCB may have had a different campaign. Obviously ifs and buts and pots and pans don't make the game of cricket, but you have to think about those.
Well, you have to, because the team who finished 4th have 12 points. That's Sunrisers Hyderabad, and the team that finished 8th were RCB because they had 11 points, just 1 run short of the 4th position. And had that no ball been given by the umpire in the RCB versus Mumbai Indians game,
and AB was on strike, it was a free hit as well,
and it was Lasith Malinga who would have been bowling the free hit, and he would have been under immense pressure because AB de Villiers had already smashed a 6. In fact, it was Shivam Dubey who smashed a 6 in that over, but he would have been in immense pressure. Then we could have seen a completely different top 4, but that's over now. We're back to this game. It's 42-3 in 7.4 overs. It's Hardik Pandya who now comes into bowl, and he's been quite impressive with the ball. Well, he has stamped his authority as a big hitter of the cricket ball. His 6 hitting abilities, apart from Andre Russell, and Andre Russell is unparalleled in the tournament. But if you look at the previous game, where he bowled really well against the Kolkata Knight Riders, he was bowling fast off cutters, because of which he got 2 big wickets of Shubman Gill and Chris Lane, and once again he's bowling a pretty decent over here.
Absolutely, I think he's turned out to be an excellent and a very valuable all-rounder, not just for Mumbai Indians, for India as well. And his fitness will be key for India going into the World Cup, as he now comes in for the final time in this over outside the off stamp. Beautifully cut away by Murli Vijay. Delight to watch, but excellent fielding by Rahul Chahar at sweeper cover. Puts in a dive, stops a boundary, and by the time a rocket of a throw comes in, it was a couple of runs there picked up by Murli Vijay. So that's end of over number 8. It's 44-3 Chennai Super Kings. Thala is on his way. Only CSK, says Kaushal Pokale. And we got Sangram Chavan as well as Khalid Mebin, one of our avid listeners, probably the MVP for us on our stream. Very warm welcome, sir. As Biki Mehta says, Mumbai Indians will win. We got Sridhar S supporting Chennai Super Kings. And Ram Narayan says, well, I'm not a CSK fan, but fair is fair. And that's going back to that Nigel Long controversy that we were talking about. And absolutely spot on there, Ram Narayan. What is fair is fair. I'm not a CSK supporter, I'm a Delhi Capital supporter, but obviously if Delhi are not playing, I don't support CSK, I support Mahendra Singh Dhoni. It's as simple as that. But still, what is fair is only fair. And Tanaji Gorar says only Mumbai Indians, as Avishkar Kohadak also supporting Chennai Super Kings. And Tanaji, I love it. Chennai people using Jio of Ambani, and they support Chennai and they support CSK. Love it.
I think each and every player in the franchise, almost each and every player in the franchise uses that, and you can just run away from Mr. Ambani because he's a powerful man. So
absolutely. Well, he's probably stopped their internet, stopped their 4G services well before the start of the game. You pay for coming up against.
They won't be able to have their team meetings if it wasn't for Mr. Ambani. And it's 40-3 right now. It's Krunal Pandya now with his left arm spin. He's bowling his 3rd over. He's conceded 14 runs, 1 wicket taken as well. That too of Shane Watson. A good quick single taken there by Ambathi Raidu, and he's a gritty cricketer. And I just don't get it that why doesn't this batsman have many fans. I'm not quite sure about it because I've never seen a single Ambati Rayudu supporter till now in my life.
I'll tell you why. I'm not a fan of Ambati Rayudu.
I've seen Vijay Shankar fans, but I've
seen Vijay Shankar fans. I have seen Murali Vijay fans. I've seen Murali Karthik fans, but I've never seen Ambati Rayudu fans. I'll just tell you why. I'm not a fan of Ambati Rayudu because when he's batting, there's no surety. You know, he looks, he can be dismissed. He doesn't, he's not.
Doesn't strike fear.
It's not, when he's batting, there's not a lot of confidence that you see or coming out of him. But, we'll have to wait and see if he can, gain a few fans today with a gritty performance. It's 45 for 3 after 8.5 overs. Mohan Hegde, sir, I'm Karthik Sena. With me is my young buck, Wali Siddiqui, as Dutaman Khound also tuning in with us. Samsuddin Ahmed and Ashish Pathak says Mumbai Indians win this year. A fan from Nepal tuning in. CSK fans, please do not kill yourself. It's a game, Father of IPL is Mumbai. Well, I'll tell you, Tanaji, something. As Sir Bill Shankly, a former manager of Liverpool, said, and I'll convert that into cricket. People say cricket is a matter of life and death. I'm sorry. It's a lot more than that. The strategic timeout has been taken, so it's time for us to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute, but we'll leave you with the news that it's 9 overs gone. Chennai Super Kings 46 for 3. A little bit of a resurrection there shown by CSK. Murali Vijay on 19, Ambati Rayudu on 5, unbeaten at the crease. We'll take a quick break, have a sip of water, and we'll be back in a minute. You stay tuned to Cricket Lounge and Sports Flashes.
You are listening to Sports Flashes live.
Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup. Pulls it back. Here's Ronaldo for the hat-trick. And Cristiano Ronaldo does it again.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio.
What a performance by the number 3 seed, Saina Nehwal, who tomorrow will contest a third All-England semi-final.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
This is Sports Flashes live.
The flying Finn from Helsinki is on his last lap, looking magnificently good for his 20th World Championship win.
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
You are listening to Sports Flashes live. Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. You are listening to Sports Flashes live.
Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup. Pulls it back. Here's Ronaldo for the hat-trick. And Cristiano Ronaldo does it again.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio.
What a performance by the number 3 seed, Saina Nehwal, who tomorrow will contest a third All-England semi-final.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
This is Sports Flashes live.
The flying Finn from Helsinki Helsinki is on his last lap. Looking magnificently good for his 20th World Championship win.
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
You are listening to Sports Flashes live. Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. This is Sports Flashes live. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, everything about sports.
Hello everyone, and we're back on Sports Flashes Cricket Lounge with Wari Siddiqui and Karthikeya Sinha. The score is now 50 for the loss of 3 wickets in 9.4 overs, and Murli Vijay now looking quite solid in the crease. He's on 21 of 17 deliveries, 3 boundaries under his belt, while Ambati Rayudu hasn't struck a boundary so far, but he's providing adequate support from the other end, and he needs to do more. He's on 7 of 11 deliveries right now, and Jayant Yadav is bowling his second over. 50 for the loss of 3 in 9.5 overs, and I think a good revival by Chennai Super Kings.
Decent revival, partnership worth 18, I think, which is possibly their biggest partnership right now. No fans of Ambati Rayudu because people remember his fights with Harbhajan Singh when he was in Mumbai Indians, says astute survivor. Well, I've got to love that. That ways there shouldn't be a Harbhajan Singh fan because he chipkowed one to Sri Sant. Remember that?
Oh yes, how could we forget
one
that?
One tight slap, chapak.
I think, but that came quite later because Harbhajan Singh, when he started his career, he wasn't as aggressive as he is right now. And once he got a name for himself, then you can understand. But Ambati Rayudu, he hasn't played much for India. He was a known entity in the Indian Cricket League, which was before the Indian Premier League.
Right, ICL.
And then he started to make the rounds for the IPL. So
he's been around for so many years. As Ambati Rayudu, just not been able to seal a spot. As
always known as the next big thing.
Next big thing, but Brock Lesnar has come, left WWE, went to UFC, won the championship, got clobbered, came back to WWE, and he's still the next best thing. Is Ambati Rayudu. I have to, I'm not very sure why. We got Salim Kathat also tuning in, and Tanaji Gorat tuning in from Dubai, says Mumbai will win this contest. Says Arth, apologies for that. We'll try and keep that in mind next time round. But happens every now and then. We are humans. Well, I'm not calling myself Nigel Long, but yeah.
Well, I was about to say that once again. It's 50 for 3, 10 overs have been bowled. We're not Nigel Long, but we are even he's a human. Let's not forget that. But coming back into the game, it's now Lasith Malinga, the slinger from Sri Lanka, now bowling his second over. He's coming around the wicket for Ambati Rayudu as he just bowls a wide this time around. So not a good start by Lasith Malinga. It's 51 for 3, and it was him who took the big wicket of Andre Russell against the Kolkata Knight Riders by coming around the wicket. He banged a bouncer, it clipped his gloves, and it went straight back to Quinton de Kock, and he was the MVP throughout the entire tournament, but he got out on a golden duck in that game.
Absolutely, and an innings where KKR needed Big Dre Russ to fire.
But they had Robin Uthappa that day.
They had Robin Uthappa to score a slow, sluggish 50. Dhoni will be the game changer, says Dhanpal Kotawale, as Kishore Thakur says MI will win. And straight away after the first over, that Malinga bowl, which was a fast over, he started the second over with an off cutter, so that tells you the ball's now slightly old, and he's making sure that he's using the variations. As thank you for accepting the apology, Siddharth. And now we've got Lakshman Yadav supporting Chennai Super Kings, Lakhi Mala with us as well, and Bipul Shahi. Chennai will win this contest according to him. I think he'll be a proud man. Will be Mahela Jayawardene, the entire Mumbai team's coaching side, because just the way they've started, they've not let Chennai get off anywhere. They might have had a little partnership going, but the simple thing is that still not free-flowing cricket from Chennai. They still look like they're stuck. They're still under a bit of pressure as Vijay dabs one away towards mid-wicket, picks up one, looking for the second, but excellent stuff there by Krunal Pandya, charging in, single-handed pick-up and a quick release through towards Quinton de Kock. Only a one, and CSK move up to 53 for 3. And Wally, there's a question for you.
Well, Ashit Survivor is here asking me about how the first day went for me, because Ramzan has started, and he was asking me about how my fast went. Well, it was quite decent, and didn't feel a thing. You'll have to say to a certain point, but when the final 5 or 10 minutes are remaining, it feels like you just need to chug your face down a pool of water over there, but it was fine. It was fine. Thank you for that. And the score right now is 54 for 3 in 10.2 overs, and it's a no ball. So that's the second no ball of the evening, and this time it's by Lasit Malinga, because he's overstepped this time. Thankfully, the umpires have spotted it this time. Had Virat Kohli been over here, he would have been quite happy with that. But since it's Mahendra Singh, I think it's the fear of MS Dhoni, because it was just spotted it over here.
And I think Virat Kohli right now sitting at his home will be very agitated, saying this is the same bowler who bowled a no ball and you did not spot it when Mumbai were playing us. He would be very annoyed with that. But a free hit for Ambati Rayudu. He's on 8 of 13. As Malinga now bowls one on the pad line, goes for the heave, and fine leg is up wide, and it's a boundary through towards fine leg for Rayudu. That came off the inside edge, the inner half of the bat, as he went for that slog sweep, did Rayudu. But Malinga's pace working in his favour, and that's boundary number 8 for Chennai Super Kings. 58 for 3, as we've got Bhushan Dudkar saying Mumbai Indians are the big daddy, and Mumbai Indians won, not even a doubt, says Kiran KP. And Tanaji Garod still continues to support Mumbai Indians, obviously, as now it will be very, very interesting how things proceed in the final 10 overs. Back to over the wicket now is Malinga, and the ball worked away towards fine leg for a single by Rayudu. The score moves up to 59 for the loss of 3 wickets, and we have a Chennai fan as well in Pradeep AP also tuning in with us, and Dharma Raj also supporting Chennai Super Kings. And Dhoni needs a few balls to settle down. He should come before it's too late, says Tenzin Sugrab. Well, Tenzin, that's something that's been going around, that Dhoni takes his time to get settled in, but just never happens with Delhi Capitals. 22 balls and 44 smash, crash, bang cricket from him on that night, as we'll have to wait and see if that is the case today for MS Dhoni and Chennai Super Kings. Another single there for Murli Vijay through towards backward square leg, and a single will take the score to 60 for 3 with the final delivery remaining in over number 11. Sachin Tendulkar sat there, Robin Singh there, Yuvraj Singh. Those are big names in Mumbai dugout, and they'll be very happy with how things have gone.
I think Yuvraj Singh should clearly consider himself as a new mentor of Mumbai Indians now that he's not getting any game time over there. He's sitting out there with I wouldn't say legends, because Robin Singh was also there, but you'd have to give some respect to that man as well. He's been
Robin Singh, I think I'll tell you something. He might not be the biggest name in Indian cricket, but I remember Robin Singh in his playing days. He was the one who taught Indian fielders how to dive.
Yes,
in the 30-yard circle. He was brilliant,
and he was really good at sweeping the ball as well. So he used to sweep the ball as well, and he was a really good fielder. Robin Singh, he used to have some gentle medium pace as well, a decent cricketer in his time, but an even better coach. That's what I've observed from his end. It's 61 for 3 in 11 overs, and Ambati Rayudu is on 14 of 16 deliveries, while Murli Vijay is on 23 of 21 balls. Jayant Yadav bowled 2 overs, gave away 10 runs. Lasit Malinga has bowled 2 overs, has given away 12 runs as well. So a decent revival by Chennai Super Kings. The partnership between the two is now worth 29 of 31, and the last thing which CSK would need right now is a fall of a wicket, because both these batsmen have now got a settle on the crease. They need to hang in there. They need to post a big target, anything close to 150, 160. They will be able to challenge the Mumbai Indians. Tanaji Gorad is supporting Mumbai Indians. Sachin Kumar giving a prediction saying that 140 would be the final score on this wicket, and Lucky Malla is here with us as well, and Tenzing, well, don't you worry over there. Mahendra Singh Dhoni will definitely be the next man to walk in if a wicket does fall over here. Meanwhile, a quick single taken over here, and there was a run-out opportunity. Had it been a direct hit, just survived as Ambati Rayudu. They need to be a bit careful over there. In fact, it was Murli Vijay, and he wasn't even in the frame, and Rohit Sharma was that field, clearly disappointed, but a missed opportunity for the Mumbai Indians.
Absolutely. Robin Singh with his power and 4 square bat used to hit sixes as a Steel Survivor. Yes, he used to. I remember those days. And now a big shot tried. It's in the air, but doesn't even clear the 30-yard circle. Karan Pollard plays some football there in the outfield, and it'll be a couple of runs for Chennai and Murali Vijay. 25 is what Vijay has moved up to. It's 64 for the loss of 3 wickets. Lakshman Yadav says 174 will be the score, and Gaurav Bonwe, the current score, is 64 for 3 after 11.2 overs.
So it's 64 for 3 and 11.2 overs. Murali Vijay is on 25 after taking that double over there of 22 deliveries, while Ambati Raidu is on 15 of 17, and it's Jasprit Bumrah who's bowling his second over of his 4-over spell. Just bowls the dot ball this time around as Murali Vijay just defends it towards the mid-on region. No runs taken over there. 64 for 3, and it's a good partnership right now. It's 32 of 33 deliveries, but they need to target the odd balls for a boundary in order to get close to that 150-160 region.
Absolutely, and as far as these two are concerned, they're getting in a decent partnership going in. At the moment, it's 32 of 34 deliveries, the partnership between Vijay and Raidu. Very important partnership this, as now Bumrah angles one in towards Vijay, who pushes it towards mid-wicket. Chance of a run out of the non-striker's end. It's not a direct hit. Backing it too far away was Ambati Raidu. Had to turn back and get back to the safety of his crease at the non-striker's end. And had that been a direct hit, that could have been tight. But in the end, it's not a direct hit, so that's all fine. And almost. I think he would have made it by an inch or so. As we got Tenzin Lekden tuning in from Toronto. Very warm welcome, brother. How are you? And how's the weather up there in Canada? I believe the summers are pretty alright. It's the winters that are monstrously cold.
Minus 10, minus 7 degrees.
Minus 10, 7 is London when I used to stay there. Brother, minus 40.
Minus 40, minus 25. So it might be. That's how Canada is, and summer in Canada is like 7 or 8 degrees Celsius over there, something like that.
That's warm
over there. So it's 65 for 3, but a wonderful country. I would one day we would be able to go there. Karthik Sinha will take me over there, I'm sure. It's 65 for 3 in 11.5 overs, and Vijay is on 26 of 25 deliveries, while Ambati Raidu is on 15 of 17 balls. Jasprit Bumrah has bowled 1.5 overs. He's given 14 runs away, 4 runs coming off the over so far. Another good over. Being bowled by the world number 1 T20 bowler in the world right now. Ambati Raidu will now face the final delivery. They need a boundary right now, and if they don't get a boundary over here, then I think they might be targeting the next over, because time's running out for them. Just 8 overs remaining after this.
Absolutely, 8 overs remaining. We got Purba Sherpa with us supporting Mumbai Indians, and Purba, the score is 65 for 3 after 11.5 overs. Sanul Amichane with us as well, and Bikram Kumar supporting Mumbai Indians is now outside the off-stump cutaway, but straight to backward point, and Rahul Chair, the good fielder there, no problem, a dot ball to end the over. 12 overs gone, 65 for the loss of 3 wickets at the moment at Chennai Super Kings. 15 for Raidu, 26 for Murali Vijay, and a partnership that has bailed. I'll say the word bailed because they were in all sorts of trouble for Chennai Super Kings at the moment. A partnership of 33 between Murali Vijay and Ambati Raidu has given some respectability to the score here. It was 6 for 1 when Faf du Plessis was dismissed, 12 for 2 when Suresh Raina was back in the hut, and then Shane Watson was dismissed at the final ball of the power play when the score was 32, and that made it 32 for 3. But after that, these two have done a decent job getting the sinking Chennai ship to shore, and now in the final 8 odd overs, if they can get a few quick runs, then certainly, 140, as I keep saying, 140 on a wicket like this could be difficult to chase. Could be very difficult to chase, considering it's already turning square here for the spinners, and that too in over number 2, over number 3 with the new white kookaburra ball. If it's turning like that, that there's a lot on offer for Chennai, for the Chennai spinners, who will come out and bat.
And big news coming in for the World Cup, that especially for South Africa, because Anrich Notte, the fast bowler of South Africa, he was included in the 15-man squad for the Proteas, but unfortunately he has been ruled out of the ICC Cricket World Cup after a hand injury which he had suffered in a practice session at Port Elizabeth. He had fractured his right thumb while practicing in the nets and will need 6 to 8 weeks to make a full recovery, and in his place it will be Chris Morris, the all-rounder, who has been called up for the World Cup. But over here, there's another wicket, and Rahul Chahar has done it once again.
It is Rahul Chahar, and Murali Vijay is gone, trying to come down the track and play a big shot. Got beaten by the turn, and Quinton de Kock was never going to miss that, and that's the end. That's a big blow. Murali Vijay, the settled man, gone, and Anu Malik there in his green shirt. That tells you, well, not good news for the rivals. Drawing him forward and beating him with the turn. An excellent glove work by Quinton de Kock. I have to say, brilliant cricket from Mumbai Indians. Beautiful. A dream leg spinner's dismissal that. A flighted delivery in line with the middle stump. Murali Vijay came forward looking to drive it, and the turn took the ball away from the outside edge, and no problem there at all. And now the big man, Thalaiva, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, comes out to join Ambati Rayudu. So many times these two together bailed out Chennai Super Kings. Will it be another one of those days? And last stop for Chennai Express at Mumbai. Go Mumbai, says Tenzin Lekhden. And we got astute survivor saying 145, 150 for it will be the final score if Dhoni massacres the bowlers ruthlessly. Shikha Manas saying hello, and Purva Sherpa from Sikkim is tuned in, and he's a massive fan of Mumbai Indians, while Praveen Patel says Chennai will win. Anurag Yadav, Raina is out, he was dismissed for 6, trying to play a big shot, got the leading edge, and he was cotton bowled by the off spinner Jayant Yadav.
It was Jayant Yadav who has yes, Jayant Yadav. If you talk about the bowling figures, Krunal Pandya has taken 1 wicket, Rahul Chahar has taken 2 wickets, Jayant Yadav has taken 1 wicket as well. So 4 wickets, all of them coming from the hands of a spinner. So Chennai Super Kings need to get close to that target of 140, 150 in order to give their spinners a chance, because it is a wicket which is providing a lot of assistance over there. And Rahul Chahar is really looking like Shane Warne at the moment with the kind of revolution, with the kind of spin that he's getting off the wicket, and he's just loving it at the chair pocket. 65 for 4, just when the partnership was building between the two. Rahul Chahar strikes, and that's a big wicket, because now it will be MS Dhoni who will now currently be on a strike. And let's not forget, he takes a little time to get settled on the crease. He won't go all guns blazing from the very first delivery. A quick single taken over here, and it was Lasan Malinga at 2 points. So a good decision over there to take the single. Is now 66 for 4 as MS Dhoni now gets off the mark. Lakshman Yadav is here saying that Dhoni has come, and I'm quite happy. Grenuka is also quite happy that Dhoni is here. Grenuka 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Kaushal Pokhale is saying that this World Cup India is going to rock. India is going to rock, and they will win it. Well, we just hope so. And it will be an interesting World Cup this season. It's 66 for 4. It's a short delivery ball by Rahul Chahar, just cuts it. Does Ambati Rayudu towards the cover region and takes a single to give his skipper back the strike. Dhoni will now be facing Rahul Chahar's 4th delivery of his 3rd over. He's taken 2 wickets and has given 10 runs away. His cousin on the other end plays for Chennai Super Kings. Just like Rahul, I'm sure Deepak would also want to make a mark for CSK. He's a pacer, while Rahul Chahar is a wrist spinner. Tossed it up, what a beautiful delivery this time, bowled to MS Dhoni, enticing him to go for the big shot, but MS Dhoni did not go for the big shot. He tried to defend the ball, and in spite of just going for the defense for defending the ball, it just missed the outside edge of the bat. The wicket keeper couldn't collect it, and Sakshi Dhoni, you can see she's in the stand and she's quite nervy at the moment watching her husband play, and he is the leading run scorer for Chennai Super Kings this season, and his innings once again will turn out to be the deciding factor if he does score around 40 to 50 runs over here. 67 for 4 in 12.4 overs. 5th delivery being bowled by Rahul Chahar, and once again a beautifully tossed up delivery, defends it towards the cover region. No runs taken over there.
So Rahul Chahar, he's having a dream game. 2.5 overs, 2 for 10 figures for him. As G. Renuka is with us, Chris Morris is included. South Africa will regret this decision, says Astute Survivor. Well, considering the form he's had in the IPL, they may just regret this with the South Africans. Now Dhoni on the back foot, punches one away towards sweeper cover, and will pick up an easy single that will bring over number 13 to an end. It's 68 for the loss of 3 wickets. 68 for 4, I beg your pardon, after 13 overs as the strategic timeout has been taken. Dhoni has opened his account with that. In fact, he's moved up to 2 now. So it's time for us to take a quick break. We'll be back as soon as action resumes at the MH Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai. It's time for the second strategic break. A time for us to have a sip of water as well. We'll be back. We'll leave you with the news that 13 overs are gone. It's 68 for Chennai.
You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio. World's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, the official broadcast partner of BCCI. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. Catch all the cricketing action and complete drama at one click of your phone.
He does that. Smack again onside, being peppered. Consecutive boundaries.
Don't miss. Download the app now. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
One station filled with full football fever.
Thinks about the shot, will go for it, and will plant an absolute cracker into the corner to put the icing on what is a very sweet tasting cake for Manchester City.
And you are just one click away.
Sergio Aguero. Oh, that's vicious! Unstoppable!
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
You are listening to Sports Flashes live. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. This is Sports Flashes live.
Sports Flashes.
It's time for Indian T20 Showdown. Stay tuned to Sports Flashes.
Sports Flashes.
You are listening to Sports Flashes live.
Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup. Pulls it back. Here's Ronaldo for the hat-trick. And Cristiano Ronaldo does it again.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio.
And what a performance by the number 3 seed, Saina Nehwal, who tomorrow will contest a third All-England semi-final.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Sports Flashes Cricket Lounge with Wali Siddiqui and Kartikeya Sinha, and the second strategic timeout has come to an end. It's Mahendra Singh Dhoni now facing Jayant Yadav. The score is 68 for 4. Dhoni this time comes down the wicket and just plays a big shot over long on. That's a big 6, the first 6 of the night, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni doing what Mahendra Singh Dhoni does, puts the pressure on the bowler on the very next delivery. It's now 74 for 4. Brilliant shot by the Thala of the Chennai Super Kings. Just came down the track and played a big shot with the horizontal bat over the long on region, and Dhoni has played a brilliant shot over there, and it's quite important for Chennai Super Kings' sake that the skipper stays there till the very last over, because he might turn out to be the difference of scoring 150, 160 for CSK. A quick double taken on the very next delivery. So 8 runs coming off the over so far of 3 deliveries, and that's what this man can do. You can call him a human calculator, a human computer, call him whatever you like. He knows the context of the game. He knows which bowlers to target, and that is exactly what he's doing right now. Biradi Shaileshi is here with us, listening to Sports Flashes Cricket Lounge all the way from Gujarat. Sher Singh saying that 100% this is Mumbai Indians' game to win, and Lakshman Yadav here as well, 77 for 4 after that quick single in 13.4 overs. 9 runs coming off the over so far. A 6 struck by Dhoni in this over. He moves on to 11 of 8, while Ambati Rayudu on the other end is on 16 of 9 deliveries.
Not needing too much time there is Mahendra Singh Dhoni to get going. And he's hit a 6 of the first 6 deliveries. One in the first 6 deliveries that he's already faced. Last 28 balls. 31 runs have been scored and a wicket coming in as well. So things looking slightly better for Chennai Super Kings. 77 for 4 Chennai after 13.4 overs. It's Rayudu on strike and he loves to bat with Dhoni. We've seen that in the past. Slightly shortish. It was a quicker off cutter. Dhoni will be run out. No! That would have been goners. Ambati Rayudu. Well, Dhoni says, well, sorry, my fault. I was the one who was running for that single. He went halfway through the pitch, turned around, and had that been a better throw, it would have been the end for Mahendra Singh Dhoni. And Ambati Rayudu would have been, anyways doesn't have fans. He'd have lost any half or an iota or
no reason.
A nucleus of fans that he would have had.
And you could see there was a mini heart attack faced by Ambati Rayudu. You could just see the look on his face that it wasn't me, it was your fault. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni accepted it. All right, it was my fault.
He'd be fearing for his life to walk out of the stadium if he runs Dhoni out to the. As Rayudu now comes down the track and hits a big one. Well done for not first of all running Dhoni out and then for a massive 6.
So 15 runs now coming up this over. They have targeted Jayant Yadav and that will definitely bring some wins in their sails. It's now 83 for the loss of 4 wickets in 14 overs. Ambati Rayudu and Mahendra Singh Dhoni turning up the music. Rayudu is on 22 of 21 while MS Dhoni is on 11 of 8 deliveries. 15 runs coming off that last over.
Good over. Finally, is this the start of an onslaught from Chennai Super Kings? CSK says Avishkar and Lakshman Yadav also supporting CSK. As now Unnati Pandey says Mumbai Indians will win. Rohit is the best, says Habibullah Bhatt.
And quite a few people listening to us. It's Unnati Pandey as well saying that Mumbai Indians will win the match today. Siddhashri saying Mumbai Indians will win the game. And Manasi Swain also supporting Mumbai Indians. So quite a few Mumbai Indian supporters here with us on YouTube. And the score right now, coming back to it, it's 83 for the loss of 4 wickets in 14 overs. The current run rate of 5.93. And if they score 70 more runs in 6 overs, I think they might be quite happy.
Oh, they'll be very happy. They'll take them beyond 150. And I've been saying 140 on a wicket like this could be a challenging score. And it'll all depend upon the start that Mumbai Indians will get. Now 6 overs remaining, guys tuning in, what's your prediction? Where will CSK get to? At this rate they'll get to 119, and if they go at 8 and over from here they'll get to 131 as Dhoni now drives one towards mid-off, goes for a quick single. Shayad the non-strikers and it's not a direct hit, and with that single the score moves up to 84 for the loss of 4 wickets. CSK only, says Sidhu Mosa. While we got Karan as well supporting Chennai Super Kings. Sheshadri supporting Mumbai, and Sheshadri says Dhoni waste. Well, we'll have to wait and see. He's put Jayant Yadav to waste right now in the previous over.
Do not say that, Sheshadri. You will start a war on the comment section. Do not insult the great one over here. It's 84 for 4 in 14.1 overs as Ambati Rayudu now takes the strike. And if you look at the last 25 deliveries, 34 runs have come off from Chennai Super Kings bat, and I think there will be more runs to follow because it's Hardik Pandya who's bowling his second over of the game. He rushes in to bowl to Ambati Rayudu, but he defends it towards the mid-wicket region. No runs taken over there. Cleverly bowled. It was bowled at a pace of 125.8. Scramble seam. No runs taken over there, and he's turning out to be a real asset for not only Chennai Super Kings but also for Team India because his bowling was considered as a weak point, and now that he's getting that proper over here, he will turn out to be a real wicket taker, and that fourth pacer that we were all asking for, he might turn out to be that guy.
Absolutely, and with his inclusion in the side also brings a lot of balance to the Indian team. As now a half volley, Ambati Rayudu hits it over the bowler's head. Has he got enough? Oh no, one bounce and into the long off fence for 4. It was a calculated risk there. He knew that the long off fielder was not there. The man was in the 30-yard circle at mid-off. He cleared the infield, one bounce and into the fence. Babu S, Faf du Plessis, Shane Watson, Murli Vijay and Suresh Raina. These are the 4 men who've been dismissed so far. Ambati Rayudu and Mahendra Singh Dhoni out there. And am I easily winning this game, says Sheshadri. And Sahib Ahmed also saying Dhoni waste. Well guys, don't do that. There may, as Wally said, could be a war in the chat room about to burst. Well, he's been excellent. Dhoni is out. No, he's not out, Babu S. Dhoni is still out there in the middle. He's on 12 of 9 deliveries. Raidu's moved up to 26 of 23 deliveries with that 4. And now that shot has prompted a change in field. Long off has been put back on the boundary rope. As now Pandya bowls a full toss and worked away towards deep mid-wicket. Fielder there at the boundary. It's Krunal Pandya. And only a single there for CSK and Raidu.
He'll be quite disappointed, will Ambati Raidu be over there, because it was a full toss bowled at a pace of 140.3 kilometers per hour. All he needed was to guide that towards the square leg region. It would have been another boundary, but a single taken nevertheless. And with that single, the score now moves on to 88 for the loss of 89 for the loss of 4 wickets in 14.4 overs. And Hardik Pandya will be bowling his 5th delivery of the over of his 2nd over to Mahendra Singh Dhoni. 6 runs per over. If they go with 6 runs per over, they will post a target of 121. But I think it will go beyond that, because MS Dhoni has the complete intention of staying there till the very end. A single taken once again by MSD. Score now moves on to 90 with that single of 14.5 overs.
While Sindhu 967777 says, am I going to win the game? Khalid Mehman is in hardcore Chennai Super Kings supporter, says CSK all the way. And with that single, the score has moved up to 90 for 4. Final delivery of over number 15 still to come. And we've got all of you, it's a divided house. Half supporting Mumbai, half of them supporting Chennai. We got Paritosh, who's not in Cricket Lounge today, supporting Mumbai Indians. That's why he wasn't allowed. And I'm supporting Mahendra Singh Dhoni. No, I'm not with no team right now, as it's outside the off stump and cut away by Raidu through towards sweeper cover. Dhoni this time wanted a second, and Raidu says, no please, I can't run as quick as you. As Santanu Bhaskar says, king, king, king. I'm thinking you're talking about Chennai Super King, or are you referring to Mahendra Singh Dhoni?
I think he's talking about Ambati Raidu, because he's also turning out to be a king for them. It's a 28 for him of 25 deliveries, 2 boundaries and 1-6 for Ambati Raidu, while MS Dhoni is on 13 of 10 deliveries, 1-6 under his belt as well. So it's 91 for 4 after 15 overs. Mumbai Indians, they've bowled quite terrifically well in this innings, and good captaincy by Rohit Sharma. The way that he's been shuffling his bowlers and not giving the batsmen the time to think about which bowler will be bowling the next over, not giving them a time to get settled in to face the pacers, and it's been that sort of a game once again. Krunal Pandya bowled 3 overs, gave away 16 runs, took 1 wicket off Shane Watson. Rahul Chahar bowled 3 overs, the pick of the bowlers for everyone. I feel 11 runs given in those 3 overs by Rahul Chahar. 2 wickets taken of Murli Vijay and Faf du Plessis, and Jayant Yadav bowling 3 overs, 25 runs given. Slightly expensive, but a big wicket of Suresh Raina in the process. Lasith Malinga on the other end has bowled 2 overs, given away 12 runs, not a wicket taken so far. Jasprit Bumrah 2 overs, 14 runs, no wickets for him either. And Hardik Pandya 2 overs, 13 runs, no wickets for him too. So even if the Pacers have not been successful in taking the wickets, they've been economical, because of which they have complimented the spinners to take the wickets, and that is the reason why they find themselves in such a situation. It's now 92 for 4. Single taken by Ambati Raidu on the very first delivery of Krunal Pandya's final over. He flicks it towards the square leg region, and now it will be Mahendra Singh Dhoni who will be taking the strike to face Krunal Pandya.
This will be interesting as Pandya comes in now. Good line delivery, and oh, how did that miss the off stump? Almost cleaned up Mahendra Singh Dhoni there. Pitches in line with the off stump, straightens up, beats the outside edge, and very, very close that was to going on and clipping the off stump. Dhoni lucky to survive, as now again another delivery. Dhoni coming forward, pushes it away towards long off, and an easy single there for Dhoni and Chennai Super Kings. 140 is a fighting score, says Khalid Mehman. Sir, I've been saying this all along. Luck favours the brave man. And Shantanu Bhaskar says, I love you, CSK is the king. And Samar Bis, also a CSK lover, with us on our YouTube feed. And Shabir Tadwi, the score 93 for 4 after 15.3 overs now. As he was about to bowl, does Krunal Pandya. Raidu backs away because of some movement in front of the side screen. And Dimple Barot also with us. Monu Alam and Dimple, you say, I don't think so. Don't you agree with which comment? CSK is the king, or 140 is a fighting score?
Well, 2 runs taken over there by Ambati Raidu as he just scoops Krunal Pandya towards the square leg region. Good running between the wickets between the two batsmen. Ambati Raidu with that double. Now we'll move on to 31 of 27 deliveries as the score is now 95 for 4. Fifth delivery to be bowled by Krunal Pandya. Ambati Raidu will be the man on strike, and MS Dhoni on the other end is on 14 of 12 deliveries, and he's bowled a really good spell, has Krunal Pandya, just 20 runs and 1 wicket taken off for 3 overs. A big appeal over there. Will they go for the review? It's an LBW call, not out given, 10 seconds, but I don't think it was out.
I think the umpire straight away given it as not a leg by, so that's an indication that he thinks it's inside edge of Raidu's bat. So a single added to Chennai score, 95 for 4. And Dimple, now you've confirmed that you think 140 is not defending score. We'll have to wait and see if that works out all right. And Shabir Tarvi, 15.5 overs bowled, final delivery worked away for a single, so 16 overs now bowled. It's 96 for the loss of 4 wickets. Final 4 overs remaining. Can Dhoni launch into an attack here and get them to 140, 150, and then we'll see if it is something that Chennai can fight with and try and defend that score. That's going to be interesting. The partnership between these two very quickly has moved up to 31 of 23 deliveries. Raidu is on 32 and Dhoni is on 14. CSK is king, says Shantanu Bhaskar. And Ram Maurya, sir, how are you? We are, after you were, we were going to a big miss. No, I'm here, don't worry. You not here, I was missing you. Ram Maurya, Dhoni, come on, fire. And Gagandeep, who's a massive CSK and a Mahi fan, he's also tuned into our YouTube feed. A very warm welcome, guys. And bit of resurrection here by Chennai Super Kings after a very, very shabby start. They've moved up to 96 for 4 after 16 overs. The current run rate finally up to 6. It's never been that for Chennai Super Kings throughout this contest. By the end of over number 20, if they can lift it to 7.5, they may just have a chance.
It's 96 for 4 and 16 overs. The partnership now worth 31 of 23 deliveries. Ambati Raidu is on 32 after facing 29 balls, and MS Dhoni on the other end is on 14 of 12 deliveries. This is the first qualifier. Whoever loses this first qualifier will have another opportunity to face the winner of the eliminator. The eliminator takes place tomorrow. It will be held at Visakhapatnam between the Sunrise Hyderabad and Delhi Capitals. The winner of that game will face the loser of tonight's game. So it's an interesting alternative that has been implemented by the IPL, because earlier when the IPL had started, it was clearly that whoever finishes in the top 4, it will be semi-finals and the final. So I think this is much fairer.
And I think that gives the teams an extra incentive for finishing at the top 2, because of the simple fact that they have an opportunity, another crack at getting to the final. As now Dhoni drives one away towards sweeper cover, single there for MS, moves up to 15. We got Sundar Raj, he written something I think in one of the South Indian languages. I can't read that, I'm sorry. And CSK can be easily defeated. Bhaji and Tahir always strike, says Khalid Menon. Dimple Barod says CSK can be easily defeated. Well, Ram Morris says my network on MB problem, Wi-Fi low, and you'll follow. No, but I love this. I miss you. Well, we miss you too, Ram. Don't worry about it. And get your internet sorted. As Unnati Pandya says, a very good evening to us. A very good evening to you, Unnati. Debendra Jena says, I love you, CSK. Well, we got CSK 162 run if Dhoni fire, says Ram Maurya. Fahad Khan says, MI will win. Awesome Mumbai Indian, says Unnati. And Vikramjit Singh supporting Chennai. Well, we got Ravi Chawda supporting Chennai Super Kings in this contest. Guys, wonderful. Keep your love flowing in. It's 99 for 4 for Chennai Super Kings after 16.4 overs. Rahul Chahar, what a start he had. He bowled 3 overs and gave away 11 runs, picking up 2 wickets, and now he's bowling his final over of his 4-over quota outside the off stump. Dhoni cuts but finds the man at backward point. No runs on that occasion. I think they'll see him out. They'll see this over out with Chennai, because it's difficult to try and hit the spinners. Krunal Pandya has also completed his quota of 4 overs, 21 for 1, as Dhoni now drives one, but back to the bowler, dot ball to end the over. 17 gone. It's 99 for the loss of 4 wickets. Chennai Super Kings with Dhoni on 15 and Raidu on 34. As far as the bowlers with overs remaining are concerned, a couple of overs for Lasith Malinga and an over for Jayant Yadav, 2 overs for Bumrah as well, and 2 for Hardik Pandya. So I'm not sure who's going to bowl, but I will put my money on Lasith Malinga and Jasprit Bumrah to bowl at least 3 of the remaining 3 overs.
Well, yes, you didn't need to give Hardik Pandya over there and I think it's quite clear that just Lasith Malinga is going to be targeted by Mahendra Singh Dhoni. And while we are talking about Lasith Malinga, I think we should take a moment to praise Rahul Chahar. A brilliant spell of wrist spin over there. One of the finest that I've seen in recent times. 4 overs, 14 runs, 2 wickets, and he was just bamboozling the best of batsmen out there. And this wicket, well, it is made for him, but you have to land it on the right areas, and that is exactly what he's done. He's got the perfect spin on this wicket, and he's taken 2 big wickets as well. And it's 14 runs given by him in his 4 overs, well, and 2 wickets, brilliantly bowled by the
14 runs in 4 overs. I think Umesh Yadav gives more than that in 1 over for RCB, but yeah,
25 runs,
25 in 1. And this is a youngster we're talking about, and I'll tell you one thing, that he's not just getting the ball to turn, he has the courage to flight it as well against top class batsmen, up against world class internationals. He's getting the ball some air, he's allowing the ball to have the revs on it, to grip the surface, turn, bounce as well, and it doesn't come easy. It takes a lot of courage, and you can be easily hit for a 6, and then what do? Go back to bowling flat? No. What does the boy do? Flight it again, and yes, Ram, I'm not forgetting your wedding. Don't put no problem at all. 17 June, I know, and I'll try my best to be there if we are not covering a game or 2. But apart from that, all the best to you. Kamal Singh says, I love Mumbai Indians. Wali sir, how are you? Says Ram. I think Ram, he's doing all right.
Well, it's good to have you back over here, Ram Maurya. We were missing you, and we always remember that your wedding is on 17th June, and we will give our best to make it to the venue. But coming back to the game, it was a short delivery bowled by Jasprit Bumrah, and Ambati Rayudu has pulled it away. 1 bounce and 4 for him. Now the score is above 100. It's 103 for the loss of 4 wickets, and that is exactly what Chennai Super Kings need at the moment. They need more than just a single boundary. They need at least 3 or 4 boundaries in every over in order to get close to that 150 region mark.
Absolutely, but it's good to see there's some intent there from Ambati Rayudu. Quickly backs up, goes on the back foot and pulls one away. Bumrah now wants a change of the field, wants a fielder at deep mid wicket now. The score crosses the 100-run mark. It's 103 for 4 for Chennai Super Kings. Final 17 deliveries remaining as he now bowls a foolish delivery just outside off, driven away towards long off, and that will be a single there for Ambati Rayudu. And Santanu Bhaskar says only 6 is what Chennai need. It was a slow off cutter, and I was picked up right from the word go by Rayudu as he planted that towards deep mid wicket for a 4. But the next one, a quick foolish delivery and only a single. Sabir Tawri says CSK has done, yes, now they moved up to 104 for 4 of Chennai Super Kings. Shabir Gagandeep, Dhoni is the best, I agree with that. And Vikramjit Singh supporting Mumbai Indians. Dhoni versus Jasprit Bumrah in 9 innings. He's been dismissed thrice by the Indian fast bowler. This will be interesting. Dhoni hasn't had a great time against Mumbai Indians. Only averages about 122 in all the times he's been up against Mumbai Indians. Has a strike rate of about 107 or 108. That's not good enough. But today is the time when the last 15 odd deliveries he can explode. David Bittu Singh Rajput with us as he says Mumbai Indians will win today, and Rajesh Sharma is also tuning in. A very warm welcome, guys. It's 105 for 4 after 17.3 overs for Chennai Super Kings.
A single taken by Mahendra Singh Dhoni to give Rayudu the strike as he just played one towards the mid-off region, and now it's Bumrah bowling to Ambati Rayudu, his 4th ball of the over. Reverse sweeps it. A beautiful shot by Ambati Rayudu, but a good effort on the field. He couldn't get that proper connection on the bat, because of which Rahul Chahar, standing at short third man, was easily able to collect the ball. So a single taken once again, and it's now 106 for 4. Ambati Rayudu now moves on to 40 of 34 balls, while MS Dhoni is on 16 of 17 deliveries, and 2 more balls remaining in this over.
Hit the splice part of his bat where the wood and the handle meet, and that's why he just couldn't get that timing, that power. But in the end, a single nonetheless for him. That'll keep Bumrah guessing that the batsmen are trying to play reverse sweep as well against him as he rolls up now. The 5th delivery slightly short. Dhoni powers it and taken.
What a catch!
What a catch by Rohit Sharma, diving forward and extra cover. And with that, it's the end. Or has it carried? No. Dhoni is not moving. Rohit is not claiming. He's not celebrating. What an effort that was. But in the end, I think that's landed short.
I think that has landed shorter, and What an effort that was by Rohit Sharma, and yes, there was a bounce, but you'll have to praise Rohit Sharma once again. What an effort on the field. He might look quite unfit and sluggish on the field, but he is a terrific catcher of the ball, and we have seen that time and time again. But that could have been a big blow for Chennai Super Kings. The good news is that MS Dhoni survives. He's still out there, but he'll take a single on the final delivery. So good comeback by by Jasprit Bumrah after being struck for a boundary in the first delivery. 8 runs coming off the over. Mumbai Indians certainly won't mind.
Arjun Maga says within the next 2 overs MI will take a wicket. Well, they only have 2 overs left, and my friend Shetin and Yankar are supporting Mumbai Indians, says Purva Sherpa. So guys, excellent. Continue the support for your teams, as now we got Tech for Mallus supporting Mumbai Indians. 18 overs gone. It's 107 for 4. Absolutely spot on the score. And Santosh Shawan says Mumbai will win, as there's Shabir Tadwi supporting Mumbai Indians.
It's a 107 for 4 in 18 overs, and the current run rate is of just 5.9 per over. MS Dhoni now needs to step up, rise up to the occasion. He's on 17 of just 19. For 19 deliveries, he hasn't struck a boundary, but he has hit a 6 off Jayant Yadav's over. He needs more than just that. Ambati Raidu on the other end, he's settled in. He's faced 34 deliveries for his knock of 40 runs. He's struck 3 boundaries and 1 6 as well. So it's quite obvious that Lasith Malinga will be bowling the penultimate over of the first innings. Mumbai Indians will be fancying their chances to get inside the finals, but let's not forget that it is a wicket which is providing perfect assistance for the spinners. Harbhajan Singh, Imran Tahir, Ravindra Jadeja will have something to say in the second innings.
They certainly will, and with the ball, as we've seen, turning, won't be a lot of dew here. That's what Dhoni said, and max support from Mumbai Indians coming in as well. Kalyan, the Facebook, says hi. Well, are you the entire app? Not sure, but okay, fine if you say so. I believe Mark Zuckerberg will have something to say about it.
I think he might be the co-founder or the co-founder.
Go with the Mark. 18 overs gone. It's 107 for 4 at the moment. MS Dhoni on 17, almost gave a catch to Rohit Sharma in the previous over. A great effort there. I have to admire the honesty of Rohit Sharma. You know, any other player could have just wanted to claim the wicket of Dhoni. He would have started celebrating. He just did not go up in the air because he knew that he hadn't taken that catch. Wonderful from Rohit. While Raidu's on 40 of 34 deliveries. Malinga starts over number 19. Round the wicket. Yorkish delivery to MS Dhoni, who drives it away towards long on to collect the single.
So just a single taken by Mahendra Singh Dhoni, and this is not what the Chennai Super Kings need over here. They need a few boundaries in order to get close to that 140 region mark. It's 108 for 4 after that single. 18.1 overs have been bowled. Lasith Malinga has bowled quite well as well in this innings. 2.1 overs, just 13 runs, no wickets taken, and once again banging in with his Yorkers from around the wicket, making it difficult for the batsman to get underneath the deliveries. 108 for 4 in 18.1. It will be Ambati Raidu now, the man on strike, and once again he will have no intentions of going over the wicket. He will continue to bowl from around the wicket.
Last 25 deliveries, 25 runs scored by Chennai Super Kings, and in death overs it's just not good enough, you know. You need to get a few big runs as well. Vijay Singh Dodia Rajput is also with us, as Anjali Kumar along with Sarvaiya Naresh Drasin both tuning in too and our coverage here. And 2 overs 25 runs in the final 2, says Kalyan. As now, excellent stop there by Quinton de Kock. That could have easily been a 4, as Ambati Raidu shuffled away towards the offside, was looking to scoop one over fine leg. The ball hit the pad and went towards the keeper, towards his left, and Quinton de Kock put in a full length dive to his left to save that boundary. In the end, got up and he was massaging his backside. I think probably hurt there a bit.
So the reason why facing Lasith Malinga from around the wicket is even more difficult for the batsman is because since he's coming around the wicket, his hand is coming from the second wicket, from the practice wickets, and that makes it even more difficult because the batsman literally have to what a shot there by Mahendra Singh Dhoni. He has sent him back into the stand, the second tier. What a shot, and I was anticipating one big 6 on Lasith Malinga because Mahendra Singh Dhoni just loves facing Lasith Malinga, and what a huge shot that was by him. That will give him some momentum. 115 for 4 now. Well, it's easy or difficult, whatever it is, Mahendra Singh Dhoni will continue to hit sixes.
Length delivery. Mahendra Singh Dhoni clears the front leg and says thank you very much. 92-meter long, that six. I think not the second tier, the third tier. And Sakshi enjoyed it. Ziva enjoyed it as well. Both of them at the venue there. And it finally brings a smile to Chennai Super Kings supporters. What a shot by Mahendra Singh Dhoni. 115 for 4 now. 9 deliveries remaining. Tournament 6, number 22. And the helicopter has taken off, although that wasn't the helicopter shot, but still. Now Dhoni goes big again! That's even bigger!
So you can see he's targeting Lasith Malinga over here. Another 6 by the Thala, and he just loves facing Lasith Malinga, and I think he was asking for the no ball as well. What was it for? I don't understand. He's asking the leg umpire for something, MS Dhoni. 121 for 4 in 18.4 overs. This time it was slightly overpaced. He got underneath the ball, and he just loves it when the bowlers try and target that Yorker length delivery, because his bat swing is such that it just goes away from it, and he just smashes another 6 over here.
Come on, Dhoni, fire, says Ram Mohan. Yes, he's certainly on fire. Is MS Dhoni's 1166. It's my way, or it's the highway right now. It's certainly the my way. 121 for 2. Dhoni's enjoying this. He's on 30 of 22 deliveries. And Shantanu Bhaskar says, wow, my 6. Yes. And the partnership is worth 56 now between the two. 56 of 39 deliveries. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni is on fire right now.
Well, it's Lasith Malinga who's looking out of sorts at the moment. It's the battle of the veterans. They've been there since season 1 of the IPL, battling each other, confronting each other. It's either Malinga getting the better of Dhoni, but it's more often than not Dhoni getting the better of Lasith Malinga. It's 121 for 4. 14 runs coming off the over so far, and this time you can see Lasith Malinga has changed his angles over there. He's now coming over the wicket, no more around the wicket, and now
back to square one.
Back to square one. Will that bring in a change? We'll just have to wait and watch. And once again, there was a bit of controversy, something related to Nigel Long. If we get the confirmation, we'll inform you with that. Mahendra Singh Dhoni facing the 5th delivery of the over as Malinga rushes in from over the wicket this time. It's a Yorker, perfect Yorker, and no runs over here this time, so he'll be quite disappointed.
He is disappointed. He wanted to play that around the ground, and when Malinga stopped it, he almost smashed his bat onto the pitch there, Dhoni. But in the end, well, as they say, it's Dhoni time now. It's Dhoni territory, and if you don't bowl an exact and a perfect Yorker, you're asking for trouble there, and that's exactly what Malinga got. Mahi informs us Rajeshwar Rao, and we got Sudhakar Kambat says hello, hi Sudhakar, how are you? Dhoni again 6 in 36. That's a bit too much, but hopefully we'll see that one day. Pravind Hosawad also tuning in. Arjun Magar says don't worry my fans, Hardik will take revenge. As now Dhoni was looking, almost got into the middle of the bat, but the ball goes away to its backward point. Only a single.
It's a single taken on the final delivery, so it was a low full toss. Mahendra Singh Dhoni will be quite disappointed with it, because had he got the middle of the bat, it would have been a 6, but this time it would have been flatter. So a good end of the over by Lasith Malinga. The score is now 122 for 4 in 19 overs, and it'll be Jasprit Bumrah who will be bowling the final over of the game, of the innings in fact. And if 15 or 16 runs come over here from the bat for Chennai Super Kings, they will be quite happy, because 137, 140, I think not a bad score on this wicket.
I think 140 will be a very challenging score, considering the amount of turn that we've seen already. Last word, Jasprit Bumrah and strike Dhoni 3-6 and 1-4, says Ram Mohan. And Sudhakar Kambat, I've just taken your name, how are you brother? And Vipin Pal says Apun ki Mumbai Indians. Raju Gorare is with us as well. 19 overs gone, it's 122 for 4. Dhoni the best, says Gagandeep. And apart from that, all of you tuning in, keep your comments coming in. Vaibhya Revakar supporting Mumbai Indians, while Kulung says Dhoni will get a win for Chennai Super Kings. As we got the Ganta Samra supporting CSK. Guys, tell my friends Palki to stop smoking and smoking. Purba Sherpa, I agree. That's a very bad habit. He shouldn't be. Palki shouldn't be doing that. As Dhoni now slices and it's taken at backward point. Jasprit Bumrah strikes with the first delivery. The bat slipped out of Dhoni's hand as well, and that's the end of Dhoni's carnage. He's gone for 31, 122 for 5.
Well, that's a big wicket. Jasprit Bumrah in the previous over of his, it was quite short of Rohit Sharma, because of which he wasn't able to claim the catch. But this time he tried to slice it over point. His bat came out of his hands, and it was a comfortable take. In fact, it was a good take taken by the youngster Ishan Kishan. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni once again missing an opportunity. It was a low full toss, and had it been had that delivery got a little more, but there's a check, and I think that has to be a no ball by Jasprit Bumrah.
Will that be?
It's not behind.
I hope it's not Nigel Long who's making that decision, because he won't give it then.
Well, I think it has to be a no ball. Nigel Long has now gone on to the third umpire to give it a look, but what is happening over here? It's clearly a no ball. If you ask me, it's not behind
the line belongs to the umpire. This has to be a no ball. We'll have to wait and see if it is given as out or not out. If it's given as a no ball, oh yes, it's a no ball. Dhoni survives, Thalaiva survives, and it's a free hit as well.
So it's a no ball, it's a free hit, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Chennai Super Kings once again breathe easy as he gets another opportunity, and the Chepauk has erupted because their big man is still in there. Jasprit Bumrah bowling that no ball in that final over. Will that turn out to be the deciding factor in the game? We'll just have to wait and watch. It's 123 now, because that run will count in the Chennai Super Kings kitty, and Jasprit Bumrah is quite disappointed, giving him flashbacks of what he did in the Champions Trophy final.
Absolutely, and Arjun Magar says boom boom Bumrah supported a little too early there. Arjun, it's been given as a no ball. So not only is it a run added, not only is it Dhoni not out, but a free hit for MSD and Chennai Super Kings. 19 overs gone, 123 for 4, and Dhoni's got a new pair of gloves because simply he does not want to lose his bat again. Rubs some dirt on it as well, just to make sure he's got good grip there as Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Watch out now. Will that cost Mumbai Indians? Will that cost him a few runs? We'll have to wait and watch. But Bumrah is excellent in death overs, so he may just bowl that good delivery. Shot! Dhoni pulls. Has he got enough? 1 bounce, 2 bounce, the fielder running around there, and by the time the throw can come in, Dhoni will return for the second.
Well, what a contest this is turning out to be. The best bowler in the world right now competing against the best finisher of the world, Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Jasprit Bumrah, and you see this only in the IPL. And once again, I think this was in the previous over, or was it in this over? I think it was Nigel Long who had stopped Mahendra Singh Dhoni to not walk away, because he had sensed that it was an overstepping, I guess.
Well, even Nigel Long wants Dhoni to bat. Otherwise, Nigel Long doesn't give no balls. He's like Steve Buckner, who doesn't give LBWs, or never gave LBWs, and now he also wants Mahi to stay there. Bumrah with the next delivery, excellent Yorker, and Dhoni pushes away towards long on. He'll pick up one. Will he come back for the second? No, he won't. Only a single there. Dhoni moves up to 34. It's 126 for 4.
And you could just see that delivery. What a wonderful ball by Jasprit Bumrah. Not only was it a Yorker, but he angled it right towards his toes, because of which it made life difficult for Mahendra Singh Dhoni. He just guided it towards the long on region and took a single, giving Abati right with the strike. And if you look at his strike rate in the final 2 overs for Mahendra Singh Dhoni, it's 261 in his final 2 overs, and that's why Mahendra Singh Dhoni can turn out to be the danger man for any team. 126 for 4. Raidu on the other end has played a good knock as well. He's on 40 of 35. 4 more deliveries left in this innings. They need a few boundaries to the Chennai Super Kings over here.
Absolutely. Aditya Krishna tuning in. We got Randhir Kumar as well saying CSK and MS Dhoni. Sanjay Kumar says CSK will lose. Santanu Bhaskar gives a thumbs down to Mumbai Indians, and Taran Sri also with us as now. Ambati Raidu will have a big role. Can he hit a boundary or two, or just pick up a single and get Dhoni on strike? That's the least you can do right now. Shabir sending a smiley, an emoji with a tear coming out saying no ball. Yes, it was a no ball. And as far as the field is concerned, third man, backward point, cover, extra cover, all in the 30-yard circle. So a full delivery outside the off stump, which is driven and pierces the gap. There's no sweeper cover, no third man on the offside. As Bumrah bowls and he goes over the top, does Raidu, doesn't connect it very well. And Karen Pollard at long on. will keep it down to 1. I'm sure they will not have the same field for Dhoni.
So it's now 127 for 4 after that single, and in spite of that no ball on the very first delivery, Jasprit Bumrah has recovered well. He hasn't given a boundary so far, and 5 runs coming off the 3 deliveries that he has bowled, and he's wonderful bowler. He's a wonderful bowler, Jasprit Bumrah, one of the most difficult bowlers to hit a 4 or 6 on. It's a 127 for 4, but if there is anyone who could target Jasprit Bumrah, I think it has to be Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So the 4th delivery being bowled by Jasprit Bumrah of Mumbai Indians to the skipper of CSK, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Will it be a boundary this time? It's another beautiful Yorker. Will they rush for 2 over here? I think they master. Mahendra Singh Dhoni scampers back, and that will be easy. 2 runs for Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So if you can't get the boundaries, it's better that you scamper for 2.
Absolutely. As far as this over is concerned, 7 runs have come off it. A no ball, a couple of doubles and a couple of singles here. And he's back on strike. Nishikant Suryavanshi says CSK will win. Arjun Magar says the final score will be 135 for 5. So that means a 6 and a wicket now, according to you, with the final 2 deliveries remaining. Ravindra Jadeja has padded up, although he wouldn't want to come out and bat. He said Tony backed the remaining 2 deliveries. And somehow Bumrah's getting the Yorker spot on to Mahendra Singh Dhoni, not to Ambati Rayudu, because he knows Rayudu can't do a lot compared to what Dhoni can do. And now to Dhoni, low full toss, Dhoni squeezes one away through towards sweeper cover. There is a fielder there, and that will just be a single. They did not have the sweeper cover for Rayudu, but the moment Dhoni comes back on strike, they've got protection of the cover fence.
So you can see that's clever bowling and clever captaincy. Jasprit Bumrah just wanted Mahendra Singh Dhoni off the strike, so he just bowled a low full toss away from the off stump, enticing Mahendra Singh Dhoni to play that cover drive, and that is exactly what he did. And there is a fielder over there, so a single taken over there, and you could see MS Dhoni is quite disappointed that Ambati Rayudu will get the opportunity to face the final delivery. It's now 130 for 4. Just 10 or 15 runs short of that pass score, I feel. Final delivery to be bowled by Jasprit Bumrah. Chennai need a boundary at any cost at the moment, as he bowls one, and it's a full toss. Will it be a waste time? No ball. It's single taken, 131 for 4. It is not. So the target for Mumbai Indians to chase in the second innings of qualifier 1 will be 132, thanks to a brief revival of 60 odd runs. In fact, we'll just get back to that. 66 runs by Ambati Rayudu and MS Dhoni towards the end.
Absolutely, a very important partnership. That means that Chennai have scored 131 for 4 in their 20 overs. Dhoni not out on 37, Rayudu not out on 42. So the target for for Mumbai Indians set by Chennai Super Kings is 132 runs in their 20 overs. As far as the batting is concerned, 6 for Faf du Plessis, 10 for Shane Watson, 5 for Suresh Raina, 26 for Murali Vijay, 41 not out Ambati Rayudu, and 37 unbeaten Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Couple of wickets there then for Rahul Chahar, and a wicket each for Krunal Pandya and Jayant Yadav. So that's how the score has ended after 20 overs. It's 131 for the loss of 4 wickets at the moment. And now Mumbai Indians will have to go on and score 132 to win the game and book a place in the final. We'll be taking a little break. We'll come back as soon as action resumes and the Ranches resumes at the Wankhede Stadium. We'll leave you with the news that Chennai have scored 131 for 4 in 20, setting Mumbai a target of 132 to win the match. You stay tuned to Cricket Lounge and Sports Flashes. We'll be back in just a few moments.
This is Sports Flashes Live.
Sports Flashes.
It's time for Indian T20 Showdown. Stay tuned to Sports Flashes.
Sports Flashes.
You are listening to Sports Flashes Live.
Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup. Moves it back. Here's Ronaldo for the hat-trick. And Cristiano Ronaldo does it again.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio.
what a performance by the number 3 seed, Simon Awell, who tomorrow will contest a third All-England semi-final.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
This is Sports Flashes Live.
The flying Finn from Helsinki is on his last lap. Looking magnificently good for his 20th World Championship win.
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
You are listening to Sports Flashes Live. Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. This is Sports Flashes Live. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio. Sports Flashes Radio. World's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, the official broadcast partner of BCCI. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. Catch all the cricketing action and complete drama at one click of your phone.
He does that. Smack again onside, being peppered. Consecutive boundaries.
Don't miss. Download the app now. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
One station filled with full football fever.
Thinks about the shot, will go for it, and will plant an absolute cracker into the corner to put the icing on what is a very sweet-tasting cake for Manchester City.
And you are just one click away.
Sergio Aguero. Oh, that's vicious! Unstoppable!
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
You are listening to Sports Flashes Live. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. This is Sports Flashes Live.
Sports Flashes.
It's time for Indian T20 Showdown. Stay tuned to Sports Flashes.
Sports Flashes.
You are listening to Sports Flashes Live.
Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup. Moves it back. Here's Ronaldo for the hat-trick. And Cristiano Ronaldo does it again.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio.
And what a performance by the number 3 seed, Simon Awell, who tomorrow will contest a third All-England semi-final.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
This is Sports Flashes Live.
The flying Finn from Helsinki is on his last lap, looking magnificently good for his 20th World Championship win.
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
You are listening to Sports Flashes Live. Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. This is Sports Flashes Live. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio. Sports Flashes Radio. World's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, the official broadcast partner of BCCI. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. Catch all the cricketing action and complete drama at one click of your phone.
He does that. Smack again onside, being peppered. Consecutive boundaries.
Don't miss. Download the app now. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
One station filled with full football fever.
Thinks about the shot, will go for it, and will plant an absolute cracker into the corner to put the icing on what is a very sweet tasting cake for Manchester City.
And you are just one click away.
Sergio Aguero. Oh, that's vicious! Unstoppable!
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
You are listening to Sports Flashes Live. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. This is Sports Flashes Live.
Sports Flashes.
It's time for Indian T20 Showdown. Stay tuned to Sports Flashes.
Sports Flashes.
You are listening to Sports Flashes Live.
Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup. Pulls it back. Here's Ronaldo for the hat-trick. And Cristiano Ronaldo does it again.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio.
And what a performance by the number 3 seed, Saina Nehwal, who tomorrow will contest a third All-England semi-final.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
This is Sports Flashes Live.
The flying Finn from Helsinki is on his last lap. Looking magnificently good for his 20th World Championship win.
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
You are listening to Sports Flashes live. Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. This is Sports Flashes live. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio. Sports Flashes Radio. World's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, the official broadcast partner of BCCI. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. Catch all the cricketing action and complete drama at one click of your phone.
He does that. Smack again onside, being peppered. Consecutive boundaries.
Don't miss. Download the app now. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
One station filled with full football fever.
Thinks about the shot, will go for it, and will plant an absolute cracker into the corner to put the icing on what is a very sweet tasting cake for Manchester City.
And you are just one click away.
Sergio Aguero. Oh, that's vicious! Unstoppable!
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
You are listening to Sports Flashes live. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. This is Sports Flashes live.
Sports Flashes.
It's time for Indian T20 Showdown. Stay tuned to Sports Flashes.
Sports Flashes.
You are listening to Sports Flashes live.
Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup. Pulls it back. Here's Ronaldo for the hat-trick. And Cristiano Ronaldo does it again.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio.
And what a performance by the number 3 seed, Saina Nehwal, who tomorrow will contest a third All-England semi-final.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
Good evening and welcome back to the coverage of the first qualifier between Chennai Super Kings and Mumbai Indians. The target for Mumbai Indians to win the game and book a place in the final is 132. Deepak Chahar will start off proceedings for Chennai Super Kings, while for Mumbai Indians it should be Rohit Sharma along with Quinton de Kock to come out and open the innings. It will be very interesting to see what kind of start Mumbai get and what a role the spinners will play. in this contest. I'm Karthik Sinha. With me in Cricket Lounge is Walli Siddiqui, as Chennai will be hoping to go on and get a few early wickets. A big wicket of Rohit Sharma as well. Mid-off, mid-on in the 30-yard circle as Chahar starts off over the wicket. On the back foot goes Rohit. Punches one, thread through the cover cordon. Will that get to the fence? Couple of fielders behind it, but the ball wins the race. Boundary for Mumbai Indians and Rohit Sharma to start off the innings. It's 4 for no loss straight away for Mumbai Indians. And what a shot that from Rohit Sharma. Timed it to perfection, placed it to perfection. Slightly shortish from Chahar. Despite the swing he got, Rohit got right behind it and caressed it through the offside to open his account in fine fashion.
Well, I get it that I was rushing towards the boundary line, but I think Dwayne Bravo should have given a sprint, because I think he would have been able to stop it, but it's 4. Nevertheless, for Rohit Sharma, good delivery, and what a delivery, and he's gone on the next delivery. It's an out-swinging delivery from the middle and leg stump region. It hits the back pad, and Rohit Sharma departs. The umpire has raised his finger. A big wicket for CSK. Will they go for the review? 3 seconds remaining, 2 seconds remaining, 1 second, and he has taken it. A big blow this might turn out to be for the Mumbai Indians.
Absolutely. After being creamed for a boundary, Sachi, you must be happy now. They've got the wicket of Rohit Sharma. Beautiful delivery, absolutely unplayable, but they have reviewed it. Is that a no ball? No, it's not. It's not Jasprit Bumrah who's bowling. So that's one tick in the box for Deepak Chahar. First it was young Chahar, the other Chahar, Rahul Chahar, who did the job. And now it's his brother in Deepak Chahar. Well, was there an outside edge? I don't think so. Where was the ball going? Will it hit the stumps? Will it miss the stumps? Hit the back pad. So that should be the only thing that can save Rohit. There's no outside edge involved. There's no inside edge involved. So this will be a very important review here, because the ball was on its way up. Pitched in line, hit in line, and umpire's call, so he's gone. The Mumbai Indians have lost that wicket. The umpire's call will stand, and it's the end of Rohit Sharma's knock. The umpire, Nitin Menon, gave him out. They decided to review it. The review, well, Mumbai will not lose the review, but they will lose the captain, and she looks very worried. Does Ritika, the wife of Mrs. Sharma, if I may call her. She's disappointed as well, because the captain is back, and that's the start Chennai needed.
So that is exactly what we were talking about. It's not going to be an easy chase for the Mumbai Indians. 4 for 1, losing their captain, who scored a 50 in the previous game against the Kolkata Knight Riders, has departed for 4 runs, and that escalated quickly. The first delivery was a shot of a good length delivery. It was back foot punched by Sharma. It went for a boundary. On the next delivery, it was bowled on that corridor once again, but slightly towards the middle and leg stump region. It went away from Rohit Sharma and struck the back pad. So it's 4 for 1. The good news for Mumbai Indians is that in spite of taking the review has been retained because of the umpire's call. So the review is still there, intact for Mumbai Indians. And Deepak Chahar, what a start for him. Earlier it was Rahul Chahar, and now it's Deepak Chahar.
Absolutely, the Chahar household, well, they'll celebrate in the end. Either it's Deepak or Rahul who gets through to the final. Well, we've got Sachi Pawar, Biddu Saini, Tenzin Sugra, Azad Singh, Unnati Pandey, Surinder Kumar. Otis Mahabir says country of Imran Tahir. Well, he was born in Pakistan, was Imran Tahir, but he plays for South Africa. Sunil Latani, sir, welcome back, and how are you, Wali bhai? He says Ramadan Kareem to you, and say hi in the Hindi commentary box. Well, he will, I'm sure. You know, the moment the game gets over, Wali runs back to the Hindi box. He loves it so much.
I love both the boxes. I love all sorts of boxes, but not the box which everyone wears in the cricket field. Actually, that's quite important as well.
That is very important. Now it's Surya Kumar Yadav, the new man who's come out to join Quinton de Kock, and again, a terrific delivery, just in line with the off and middle stump, and played away defensively by Surya Kumar Yadav. 4 for 1, Mumbai Indians, and what a start this for this run chase. They got off to a brilliant start, and then a beautiful delivery by Chahar to get rid of Mumbai captain, and they all were excited. But Chennai smiles all around. They can sense the fact that well, they can just about to claw their way back in this game. A couple of more wickets, and maybe in a lot of bother the Mumbai Indians, but they do bat deep, so that's something that the Chennai will be wary of. Second slip in position is now Chahar bowls one and played away towards mid-wicket. Again a dot ball.
So it's 4 for 1 in 0.3 overs, and it's Surya Kumar Yadav is on 0 of one delivery. Quinton de Kock is on not as well. 4 deliveries have been bowled and just 4 runs coming off the bat. That came out for Rohit Sharma. And Sunil Nathani is here with us saying that CSK will win today and also be there present in the finals as well. It's 4 for 1 fifth delivery to be bowled by Deepak Chahar, the fast bowler, and slightly uppish this time by Deepak Chahar. It went away from Surya Kumar Yadav. He caught the connection, but there was a fielder standing at mid-off because of which no runs have been taken. So pressure already for the Mumbai Indians. It's not going to be an easy chase, especially when the spinners come under play. The likes of Imran Tahir, Ravindra Jadeja and Harbhajan Singh will have a lot to offer on this wicket. We've already seen that when Krunal Pandya, Rahul Chahar and Jayant Yadav were bowling on this wicket. They were getting a lot of assistance. Final delivery to be bowled by Deepak Chahar. Will it be a dot? Oh, another opportunity over there. The fielder had shot third man. I feel should have done better. Imran Tahir was that fielder, and I think that's a lost opportunity.
Absolutely, that flew off the outside edge away from Shane Watson, who was at second slip, through his right and then through his left of diving Imran Tahir. I think had there been a better fielder, that could have been wicket number 2 as well. But in the end, it's 1 over gone. 8 for the loss of 1 wicket. Mumbai Indians. Quinton de Kock yet to face a delivery. He will be now on strike for the first time when over number 2 begins. Surya Kumar Yadav on 4 of 4, but good start this by Chennai Super Kings. A bit of positivity there coming after the fall of Rohit Sharma's wicket, as Bhaskaran Aryapalli is with us. Not as expected, Azadji. Well, the game obviously, says Sachi Pawar, and we got Vinod Chavan with us, also included in our chat of the live stream on YouTube. And Sandeep Kumar says he's with us supporting the IPL. That's great. While Vinod Chavan supports Mumbai Indians. Azad Singh and Yerwin Panalum. I'm not very sure if I understand that, Bhaskaran. So English Hindi please, and that'll be good. And Onam Purungum Mudia. I think that's Tamil that you're talking in. I'm not very sure. I get it. And Aditya Kumar loving our coverage. Thank you, Aditya. As Vinod Ingale supports Mumbai. Sachi, obviously there's no need for you to mention if you all know. Everyone here knows at Sports Flashes that you are an hardcore Chennai Super Kings fan, and you must be delighted now with at least the start that Chennai have made with the ball. They've picked up the wicket, of the big wicket of the captain, the hitman.
It's 8 for 1 in 1 over, and Quinton de Kock, the hitman, Rohit Sharma, has departed for 4 runs. Quinton de Kock is on not. He hasn't faced a delivery yet, while Surya Kumar Yadav is on 4 I think. The next over, the second over, will be bowled by a spinner over here, and it has to be Harbhajan Singh, because at Chepauk, at Chennai, it's usually the partnership of Deepak Chahar and Harbhajan Singh who bowl the initial overs of power play. And Harbhajan Singh, let me remind you, in spite of him getting a beating against KL Rahul in the previous game against Kings 11 Punjab, is still the most economical bowler in this season's IPL. So it's 8 for 1. And de Kock will now have the strike, while Surya Kumar Yadav is on 4 deliveries. Rajeshwar Rao is here with us, saying that send Rohit next. Well, Rohit has been dismissed. He came to open the innings and he's gone now.
He's gone. He's back in the hut. Is Rohit Sharma, and Mumbai will win by 7 wickets, says Azad Singh. And Rajeshwar Rao also supporting Mumbai Indians. Karthikeyan says can CSK. It is Harbhajan Singh who will start our proceedings towards the left-hander Quinton de Kock now, who drives one away towards cover, straight to the fielder. No runs on that occasion. CSK will win, says Sahar Studio, as we got Kanan Selvaraj also tuning in. A very, very warm welcome. Sunil Rani says, Anil bhai, if MI do good, you don't say that the game has been compromised. Please don't spoil a sweet game by blaming. That's the thing. It's a very, very good comment there. And Susu Yadav from Haryana tuning in. A very warm welcome, guys. Karthikeyan is supporting CSK forever. Karthikeyan, I'm Karthike. Hi, how are you, brother?
So 2 Karthik's in the box. It's 8 for 1 now. Coming back to the game. A good delivery once again. Tossing it and enticing Quinton de Kock to go for the big shot. But so far, Quinton de Kock has been patient. He hasn't got for any big shots as of now. It is the power play over, and it is the power play over right now. Quinton de Kock is on 492 when it comes to the orange cap, and a waiver delivery this time by Harbhajan Singh. But Mahendra Singh Dhoni did a decent job over there to get his pads on the line, because of which it deflected and went away. It could have been a boundary if he didn't get any connection. So it's now 11 runs off one delivery for one wicket. And the last thing which Chennai Super Kings right now need are extras.
Absolutely, wide given, and apart from that, they've run a couple of runs as well. Good anticipation by Dhoni, quickly jumps towards the leg side of the batsman, gets his legs there, just couldn't close them in time. And go Bajji, we need a wicket. A double wicket over, says Sunil Notani. You'd love it, don't you? As now the ball's cut away through towards the third man. Wonderful shot there. Delicate late cut by Quinton de Kock. He'll collect a boundary with that. He opens his account, moves up to 4. It's 15 for 1 Mumbai Indians, and it was very, very close.
That was a gutsy shot, you'll have to say. And Quinton de Kock had decided to go onto the back foot. And you could see if he had not got that connection at the right time, it would have gone on to hit the off stump. And Harbhajan Singh could sense that, but you'll have to praise Quinton de Kock. He's in really good form as well. He's under control at the moment. It's 15 for the loss of 1 wicket. 1.4 overs have been bowled as Harbhajan Singh rolls in another. He went for the big slog sweep and misses the stumps, misses the edge, and a lot of demons in this wicket, Quinton de Kock.
Straight away, the moment you give it a bit of a flight, bit of air, the ball will grip and turn, will bounce as well. Was looking to play against the turn there, was Quinton de Kock, and got beaten. All ends up. Pawan Kalyan says Mumbai Indians forever. Slip in position, as now one driven away towards cover, straight to Suresh Raina. No runs on that occasion. 2 overs gone. It's 15 for 1. 7 runs coming from that Harbhajan Singh over, with de Kock on 4 at the crease. And apart from that, we got all of you tuning in. Azad Bhaskaran, Shreyansh Chandra Pandey says hi. Hello Shreyansh, how are you, brother? I hope you're enjoying the coverage, and do tell us which team you're supporting in this contest, Mumbai Indians or Chennai Super Kings. But the good thing for the loser of this contest is they still have another chance, because that's the advantage of finishing in the top 2 of the table, that even if you lose your playoff qualifier, then the loser goes on and plays the eliminator 2 as well. So that's one good news for either of the teams here.
So 117 runs required of 102 deliveries for the Mumbai Indians. The required run rate is well under control. They just need 6 runs per over and a boundary in almost every over. And I think they might be well on course of winning this game and making their way into the finals. Deepak Chahar this time bowling another over, and wow, there was a fielder standing at deep square leg just short of him. He played the flick shot, did Surya Kumar Yadav, Harbhajan Singh. And Surya Kumar Yadav, I'm sure, pretty had his heart in his mouth, because that ball was just not getting back onto the ground, but just at the final moment on the bounce, Harbhajan Singh collected it. So it's now 16 for 1 and a single taking by Surya Kumar. He moves to 5. Quinton de Kock is on 4 of 6 deliveries. Deepak Chahar continuing his spell of fast bowling. This is his second over, and he's given away 9 runs and taken a big wicket off Rohit Sharma, as Quinton de Kock now sets his eyes on Deepak Chahar.
Well, Deepak Chahar has done a decent job. He started off very well, as he's picked up a wicket, and Raj Chavan supporting Mumbai Indians. We got Vikas Lohia with Mumbai Indians as well, as now it's outside the off stump, opens the face of the bat and gets it away towards backward point. Good diving stop there by Ravindra Jadeja. No runs on that occasion, but Sachi, yes, she's not from Maharashtra, guys. She's from Karnataka. I think, if I'm correct, you did mention you were somewhere around Bangalore. Bala Murugan also with us. As Khalid Menon says, Hitman is a big shark. He's gone. Now CSK have a chance, absolutely. And we got MK Naushad also with us. Naushad Khan says CSK win. As now, next delivery, again a good delivery by Chahar, in line with the middle stump, not giving any room there to Quinton de Kock, because the moment you bowl short and wide, you're asking for trouble against this guy. Mumbai will win, says Sachin Kumar Mehra. And Khalid Menon says CSK all the way. Bala Murugan's obviously supporting Chennai Super Kings. We got Hridaya Singh with the support to Mumbai Indians.
16 for 1, a good delivery there by Deepak Chahar. Has given away 9 runs in 1.3 overs and has taken the big wicket of Rohit Sharma as well. And he's been quite pivotal for CSK. He's taken some big wickets in the recent past. He took a wicket of Virat Kohli against RCB. He's taken the wicket of Rohit Sharma over here. And if you talk about his IPL figures, he's played 31 games for Chennai and has taken 27 wickets in the process. But What does Quinton de Kock do? He just paddles Deepak Chahar towards the square leg boundary and gets a 4. So that's unconventional batting by Quinton de Kock. But what the heck? He's just got a boundary for Mumbai Indians. The scoreboard now moves on to 20 for the loss of 1 wicket. And good shot there by Quinton de Kock.
Well, you said unconventional, but very effective there as he gets down on one knee and just paddle scoops one through towards the backward square leg region towards fine leg for a boundary. Shanti Lal Gala also with us. Sunil Kumar Shakya also tuning in, and we've got 20 on the board for Mumbai Indians already. 20 for 1. Slight change in field. There's mid-off, there's man at extra cover, backward point, man at short, third man in the 30-yard circle, and now a wideish slip as well, with the Chahar deciding to go round the wicket now to the left-handed Quinton de Kock. Deep square leg and mid-on, along with a fine leg. So deep square leg and fine leg are the two men controlling and patrolling the boundary rope. As now a slightly shortish delivery, wanted to pull that away. De Kock doesn't time it well, doesn't place it well, straight to mid-on. That will be a dot ball. 20 for 1 after 2.5 overs.
He has got 2 boundaries under his belt, has Quinton de Kock, but it's not easy at the moment for him. The ball is clearly not coming under the batter, and he's not able to time it with perfection. This time Deepak Chahar is coming around the wicket. He bowled a short delivery with the angle. It went across Quinton de Kock as he tried to go for that pull shot, but the fielder at mid-on collected it, so no runs taken over there. Final delivery to be bowled by Deepak Chahar of his second over, and it's outside the off stump. There is a fielder, so once again good field set up over there. 20 for 1. It's a packed outside field. 3 overs have gone by. The score is 20 for the loss of 1 wicket, and Chennai Super Kings still very much in the hunt after keeping Mumbai Indians intact.
Absolutely, the required run rate is 6.59. The current run rate is 6.67. So, well, going at the required rate are Mumbai, and Shantilal Gala says Nihar Gala. Okay, Nihar Gala is your name, I believe. You're saying hi, Mumbai Indians will win the IPL, says Yogesh Kumar. Rajesh Rao says send Hardik Pandya next. Well, you want to get the game done very quickly, do you? As we have Yogesh Kumar supporting Mumbai, and Tenzing Sugrab says hope Dhoni had a solution for Pandya brothers. Well, we'll have to wait when the two Pandya brothers come out to bat, and then we'll see if MSD has a solution for them or not. And promoting Karnataka tourism is Sachi Pawar. Well done, Sachi. I think you don't need to mention it's a beautiful place. It is. I've been lucky enough to travel through the length of Karnataka from Kurg till Bangalore, Chikmagalur, as well as Mysore. So it's a wonderful city to be in. As now Bajji bowls a fresh over, and Surya Kumar Yadav uppishly, but luckily in the gap works one away towards mid wicket and picks up a single.
So a single taken there by Surya Kumar Yadav. It was uppishly played, but there was no fielder over there. So 21 for 1 now the score moves on to, and it's Surya Kumar Yadav who's on 6 of 6, while Quinton de Kock is on 8 of 11, and he's got 2 boundaries under his belt, one coming off Harbhajan Singh's over the other as he paddled Deepak Chahar in the previous one. It's 21 for 1. Harbhajan Singh has given away 8 runs in 1.1 overs. He will be looking to get a wicket here for Chennai Super Kings as Quinton de Kock goes. And that's a catch taken by Faf du Plessis. He shuffled away from the stumps and he went for the big shot, and that's a good catch taken by the South African skipper Faf du Plessis. And with that, Mumbai Indians have lost both their openers, one taken by Deepak Chahar, the other taken by Harbhajan Singh. And now it's going to be an interesting game because the score is now 21 for 2.
The Terminator strikes and Chepauk it ups. Backed away did Quinton de Kock to play an inside-out shot, scooped it in the air, and Faf du Plessis takes a very well-judged catch, running to his right from long off. The ball boy behind Faf du Plessis enjoyed that as well. Bajji enjoyed that. I'm sure the Mumbai fans did not enjoy it. Suresh Raina ran straight away to Harbhajan Singh to congratulate him. Quinton de Kock gone for 8 of 12 deliveries. 21 for 2 after 3.2 overs. And we told you it's going to be a difficult run chase. 131 on the board because of the fact that the ball is turning. Had that been a better wicket, that would have come right on the middle of the bat. But that one turned a bit more, took the outer half of the bat. The timing wasn't there, and was holed out in the deep was Quinton de Kock.
So it's 21 for 2 and 3.2 overs. Big wicket of Quinton de Kock, the man in form, was in the contention for the orange cap with over 400 runs, has departed. So 111 runs more needed for Mumbai Indians to win this game, and we were saying that a score of 140 and 150 or 150 would have been competitive, but it seems like 130 looks enough right now at the moment. Mumbai Indians need to strike a partnership over here in order to counter Chennai Super Kings and Nishu Chauhan. Well, we understand the sentiments over there. Sachin Kumar also quite sad with that wicket, and Sachi Pawar saying that a fab catch taken by Faf. Shanti Lal is here with us as well. Tenzing Letkin from Toronto saying that he's saying hello to Tenzing Sugrab, I think.
Yeah, the Tibetan brothers. Tenzin, excellent to see that, guys. As now a single picked up there by Surya Kumar Yadav. He moves up to 7 now. And Ishan Kishan, the youngster, he's the new man who's come out to join Surya Kumar Yadav. Is 22 for 2 as Nishu Chauhan, Sachin Kumar, all of you very warm welcome. And talking about the figures for Ishan Kishan in his IPL career, he's got more than 600 runs, a decent strike rate as well. Will be interesting how does he cope with the veteran Harbhajan Singh. Mid-wicket, mid-on the onside, a man at slip as well as Bajji loops one on line with the off-stump. Forward comes Ishan Kishan and plays that defensively to the cover cordon. No runs on that occasion. Rohit overconfidence, says Sachin Kumar Mehra, and only Hardik Pandya can save according to Sushant Nishane and Nihar Gala. Shantilal Gala as well on our feed, with now the ball taking the outer half of the bat, and a good diving stop there by I think Shane Watson at first slip.
Well, it's 22 for 2, so the pressure now being inducted by the Chennai Super Kings on Mumbai Indians. Both the openers now gone. Ishan Kishan hasn't been given the opportunity of playing too many games for Mumbai Indians and now playing a high voltage game in the qualifier 1. Will he be able to do something promising for Mumbai Indians? There was a yes and no equation over there. The two batsmen out there are quite new to the crease. 22 for 2, so that over comes to an end. A decent over, in fact a fantastic over there by Harbhajan Singh. Just 2 runs coming off of it, and also the big wicket of Quinton de Kock.
Absolutely, Sunil Latani sir, you said you want a wicket over there from Harbhajan Singh, and that's exactly what's been given. As now we've got Tanaji Garur back on our feeds supporting Mumbai Indians. Priya Mishra says Chennai Super Kings. And Rajeshwar Rao says we need a sixer. Well, they're struggling to get singles. Forget about a sixer. Zishan Ali also saying, also tuning in on our YouTube feed. A very warm welcome, guys. And Devendra Devkar says picture abhi baki hai. The movie is not over. Only Panda is enough, says Tanaji Gaur, and only Mumbai as well is who he is supporting. So well, that's the love that you guys have for your franchise. Absolutely wonderful to see. 4 overs gone, 22 for the loss of 2 wickets. The required run rate 6.88, which should not be a problem, and the current run rate is 5.5 right now as Deepak Chahar starts off a fresh over, played back towards the bowler by Surya Kumar Yadav. No runs on that occasion, and this is the time now when Chahar may want to start his cutter, slow ones and everything coming in.
Well, he's bowling quite well over here. It's 22 for 2, and if you talk about Deepak Chahar, he's given away 13 runs and has taken a wicket, and his major delivery has been the away swinger. He's been able to bamboozle batsmen on that, and he will be looking to do that once more. I think there's still time for that.
The camera focused on Mahendra Singh Dhoni for a moment, and it looked like there were a million calculations going on in his brain at that very moment for MSD. And now he's ringing in the changes, getting the field in order. He's pushing a man at mid-wicket. There's a man at mid-on, a man at short third man as well, as Bala Murugan along with Purba Sherpak. He says, come on MI. Bala obviously supporting Chennai. The field is a man at short third man, a man at backward point, cover point, extra cover, mid-off, mid-on and mid-wicket. There's now one poor delivery on the pad line and worked away by Surya Kumar Yadav through towards fine leg for 4.
A bad delivery there by Deepak Chahar, and also knowing the fact that Surya Kumar Yadav loves the leg side region. He just needed to flick it. He did exactly that and got Mumbai the important boundary just when the pressure was building. Releases some over there. 26 for the loss of 2 wickets. Now Surya Kumar Yadav with that boundary moves on to 11 of 9 deliveries. 2 fours for him, while Ishan Kishan has faced 3 deliveries on the other end. Hasn't got a single run till now as Deepak Chahar bowls in. Another one. Will that be a catch? Oh, that would have been another blinder taken at mid-on. And we'll just have to say who the fielder was. Quite disappointing. Fab du Plessis, was it? I think it's...
Yep.
I was expecting it to be taken if it was Fab du
Well, it
Plessis.
was Faf du Plessis, it's a South African, and that
was-
could have been taken. It was length delivery, wanted to pull that one, but in the end, ballooned in the air, and
Murli Vijay.
Murli Vijay, no wonder it wasn't taken. Had it been Faf, it was certainly
out.
going to be taken, but a decent effort should have been taken there by Murli Vijay. Come on, Vijay, come on. And now he's dropped a chance, a big chance here to pick up the wicket of Surya Kumar Yadav. Faf du Plessis, well, he's obviously not pleased and not impressed with that effort by Murli Vijay. Now, whipped one away through to his deep square leg by Surya Kumar Yadav. Couple of boundaries in this over, now a single. The score with that single moves up to 31 for 2.
Not only did Murli Vijay drop that catch, but he also gave Mumbai Indians an important boundary over there. And you know what they say, catches drop matches, and that has been the case of the IPL this season. Plenty of catches being dropped, over 50 catches if I'm not wrong have been dropped in this tournament, and that was another one this time by Murli Vijay. Catchable, I would say, if it had been a more athletic fielder, I think he would have taken it. It's 31 for 2 in 4.4 overs. If we talk about the head-to-head in playoffs, it's Chennai Super Kings who edge past Mumbai Indians with an extra win. 4 wins against Mumbai's 3, as Deepak Chahar this time bowls a short delivery to Ishan Kishan. He pulls it away towards the square leg boundary, but they will manage to take 2 runs over there. It's Imran Tahir, not one of the most athletic fielders in there. So 2 runs taken, and it's turning out to be a pretty decent over for Mumbai Indians.
Absolutely, and all started with that one poor delivery down the leg side, and that was worked away for 4, and then a drop chance by Murli Vijay, and that was also insult to injury despite the catch. Forget about the catch being dropped, that rolled away for a boundary as well, and then a couple of runs as well. So 11 of this over from Deepak Chahar so far, 33 for 2 at the moment are Mumbai Indians. And again, the focus of the camera is on the calculator, on the computer on the field, and that's Mahendra Singh Dhoni. As you can see him running through all these permutations, combinations in his head. Sheetal Patel says, "Hi Dhoni." Well, I'll give Dhoni a call, Sheetal, tonight, and tell him that you said hi. Because the final delivery is a dot ball. So with that, it's over number 5. That's come to an end. 33 for the loss of 2 wickets. Mumbai Indians after 5 overs.
33 for 2 in 5 overs. The required run rate is of 6.66. The current run rate is also of 6.66. So Mumbai Indians are well within reach, but you will have to say that after scalping those 2 wickets, Chennai Super Kings, they also have a massive opportunity over here, and it would have been another wicket had Murli Vijay taken that catch at mid-on, and Deepak Chahar could have got his second wicket of the night. 33 for 2 in 5 overs. Surya Kumar Yadav with 3 boundaries is on 16 of 11 deliveries. Ishan Kishan is playing the waiting game right now. He's on 2 after facing 5 deliveries, as Harbhajan Singh, coming around the wicket, is bowling his 3rd over of his 4 over spell. The first ball has been bowled drifting down the leg. There is a fielder at a short fine leg. He played it over there to Surya Kumar Yadav. No runs taken, and has taken 1 wicket already of Quinton de Kock. Will he be able to strike once again for CSK?
Well, fans will be hoping that he does. Dhoni will be hoping that he does. As now Surya Kumar Yadav, the man who should have been back in the hut, faces the next delivery. Another one on the pad line in the air, but away from that square leg fielder. Goes towards DJ Bravo at backward square leg boundary. Only a single for Surya Kumar Yadav. Now this will be interesting because it's an off spinner versus the left-hander in Ishan Kishan. And Tanaji, the score has moved up to 34 for 2 now with a single picked up. You are in Dubai, and is it same or is it late? I'm not sure. It's 34 now for 2. Let me know if it's fine. If it's not, then I'll have a quick word with our tech team to see what's going on there, as now Bajji beats Kishan outside the off stump. And after 5.3 overs, Chennai were 31 for 2. Mumbai are 34 for 2. So not much difference.
Not much of a difference over there, and that is why Chennai Super Kings have hope in this game, as Harbhajan Singh rolls in another, and there was an outside edge by Ishan Kishan, but just going over Shane Watson's head. Will that go for another boundary? And that has gone for another boundary in spite of Dwayne Bravo's efforts. So they're getting the runs. It doesn't matter how they come, but if they keep on coming like that, Mumbai Indians will cruise to another win over here. It's 38 for 2, and quite unfortunate is Harbhajan Singh over here.
Absolutely, that could have been a wicket. Came down the track, went for the big heave, got the outside edge. That was very far away from Watson. Despite an excellent effort from the Australian, just couldn't get his hands on the ball. I think he had no chance of getting there. So luck with Mumbai right now. It's 38 for 2. And Shabir Tarvi, Rohit Sharma and Quinton de Kock are the two men who have been dismissed so far. As now Bhaji again bowls a good delivery. Excellent amount of turn there. And Ishan Kishan taps that away towards backward point. No runs on that occasion. Yogendra Sharma says Mumbai Indians will win. We got Sampath Shivale also with us. And Tanaji Gurar says MI Chakde. And Sachin Kumar also saying the same. 94 to win of 85. And the only way for Chennai to win this is bowl Mumbai Indians out.
It's 38 for 2. Final ball of the power play. This time there are two slips in the field. So Ishan Kishan goes for the big slog sweep. Will it be a 6? I think it is. A good shot there by the youngster, adding pressure on Chennai with that 6 now. The pressure is released from Mumbai Indians. 44 there, the runs that they've got in power play for the loss of 2 wickets in 6 overs. Good shot there by Ishan Kishan. And Yapak Germany, Tanaji Gorad, Azad Singh, Sachin Kumar and Sanchi Pawar is supporting Chennai Super Kings as always. A good shot there by Ishan Kishan. That will bring in some confidence for him. He's on 12 now after facing 9 deliveries, a boundary and a 6 coming off that over. And 11 runs coming off that over. And if you look at the previous over as well, then 11 runs came off that over as well. So 22 runs in 2 overs. Not bad if you're chasing a small target over here.
Absolutely. After that little slow and sluggish start by Mumbai Indians, they started to get a few runs now. As we have Akshay Changere, man of the match will be Ishan Kishan. That's his prediction. And another comment coming in from Kablu Sharma says CSK will win by 15 runs. We'll have to wait and kind of see if that actually does happen or not. 6 overs gone. The power play is over. It's 44 for 2. Now the boundaries will be a little difficult because Dhoni now has the liberty of spreading the field around. Jadeja now introduced into the attack with his left arm. They say left arm slow. He's pretty quick with those shooters darting in, and now defensively played away through towards the point region. No runs on that occasion.
Ravindra Jadeja, I think his spell is going to be quite crucial considering the nature of the wicket, but also considering the fact that quite a few batsmen do not know which ball is going to go away from them and which ball just remains straight, because of which he just gets a wicket. And while also keeping in mind that Mahendra Singh Dhoni from behind the stumps is lightning quick, so even if your foot slightly goes above the crease, then you're a goner out there. So that's a big partnership between Ravindra Jadeja and Mahendra Singh Dhoni. It's 45 for 2 now as Ishan Kishan takes guard.
We saw that during the Delhi Capitals game as well. All he needs is a frame. The batsman lifted his back leg for just a frame, not even a second, and that's the time that Dhoni needs to whip the bails off. So we'll have to think how much, we'll have to see if he can go on and do that today. As Jadeja comes in, left arm over to Ishan Kishan, slightly shortish, pulled away towards deep square leg. Imran Tahir runs around, does a decent job. Only a single there. Ishan moves up to 13 as Mumbai Indians are 46 now for 2. And we got Akshara Iyer saying, hi guys, thank you so much for streaming this discussion. Well, our pleasure, Akshara, and I hope you're enjoying the coverage. Chun Gurung, how are you, buddy? He says Chennai to win, but gonna lose. I'm not very sure what that means. Or probably they're going to lose the final then. Is that what you mean? Now they're coming back for the second as this one was driven away towards Warish extra cover. Jadeja not pleased with that effort in the outfield, as the score with that has moved up to 48 for 2.
So good batting there by both the Mumbai Indians batsmen over there. The partnership now silently has crept to 27 of 21 deliveries, so they need to break it, Chennai Super Kings, at any cost in order to get back into the game. And you can see what I was talking about. It just went away from Surya Kumar Yadav, and it didn't also hit the outsiders, because of which he survives. It's a dot delivery. 48 for 2 is the score in 7 overs. Mumbai Indians are going quite well at the moment. 27 runs is the partnership between the two of 22 balls, and if these two continue for another 3 or 4 overs, then I think it's quite inevitable.
Absolutely. And Sukhwinder Singh supporting Mumbai here. I think you are in Mumbai. Munish Takral also with us, as Otis Mahabir saying, giving some good words out there. This year Ishan Kishan was not being used properly by MI, because in the last year he scored quick runs, says Akshay Changere. We'll have to wait, but this is a big opportunity for young Ishan Kishan to stamp his authority. If he can get a good score going for him today, then certainly it'll be good for his future as well. 7 gone. It's 48 for 2 at the moment. Right now is the score, and as far as the required runs are concerned, 13 overs and 84 to win. That's 78 deliveries remaining, 84 to get. Required run rate 6.46. The current run rate 6.86. So not much difference as of now. A couple of wickets, and that could change very, very quickly. Amit Gautam, sir, I've already told you the tech team is working on the scorecard, but we'll continue bringing you all the latest score updates, as a single now takes the score to 49 for 2 after 7.1 overs.
So Surya Kumar Yadav is on 20 of 17 deliveries. Ishan Kishan just takes a single, as it's Dwayne Bravo who comes in to bowl his first over of the game. 49 for 2. They took 2 early wickets of Rohit Sharma and Quinton de Kock, but these two are now striking a bit of fear on the Chennai faithful over here, because it's a good partnership now between the two. 49 for 2, 7.1 overs have been bowled. They need a wicket, Chennai Super Kings. They're not defending a target of 170, 180 over here. They're just defending 132, which is quite moderate, in fact, which is under par. And it's Ravindra Jadeja this time who does the cleaning up job from deep good wicket, as Surya Kumar Yadav just flicks the delivery over there. It's quite easy peasy at the moment for Mumbai Indians. 50 with the loss of 2 wickets, and they just need 82 runs from the remaining 76 deliveries. The required run rate well under control. It's 6.47 per over.
Absolutely, all they need to do is just continue getting those singles, doubles going, and should be easy. Tanji, thank you, brother. Thank you for that comment. Absolutely love it when we're able to get you the latest score updates as quick as we can. Rajeshwar Rao, he loves MI like Shabir Tarvi, and Pradhan Karodiwal supports Mumbai Indians, and we got Vijendra Singh also supporting Mumbai, as now another single here picked up by Mumbai Indians. In fact, they've come back for the second as well. Excellent running between the wickets by Ishan Kishan and Surya Kumar Yadav. What could have been a single, their quickness has turned this into a double, and with that, as we said, the 50 already up on the board. The score now moves up to 52 for 2 after 7.3 overs. Rohit Sharma, first man dismissed, gone for 4. Then Quinton de Kock, second man dismissed, gone for 8. But since then, a good partnership here between these two. It's worth 29 now.
52 for 2 in 7.3 overs, and a single taken once again by Ishan Kishan, and Chennai Super Kings need to get a wicket over here, because it's quite easy at the moment for the two batsmen out there. And if you talk about the batsmen to come, still a decent batting lineup. They have Krunal Pandya, Kieron Pollard and Hardik Pandya who can tonk the ball at will. It's a 53 for 2, and each and every batsman who is yet to come has a strike rate above 145. So you can just imagine the kind of batting lineup, the kind of batting depth that the Mumbai Indians have. It's 53 for 2 after 7.4 overs. Vijay Patra, Shabir Taravi supporting Mumbai Indians, as Dwayne Bravo rolls in another delivery. Single taken once again comfortably by Surya Kumar Yadav. Vijendra Singh supporting Mumbai Indians. Gary Sijan also supporting MI. 54 for 2 now, and 6 runs have already come in 5 deliveries by Dwayne Bravo. Hasn't looked quite terrorizing at the moment. Imran Tahir will have a big part to play, as will Ravindra Jadeja. Will they be able to pick the wickets for Chennai Super Kings? Well, we're just moments away from finding out.
I was just going to ask you, where is Imran Tahir? If I were Dhoni, obviously I'm not. He's thinking better than me. When I would have introduced Imran Tahir just to see how things are going, as Umesh Thapa from Nepal is tuned in. A very warm welcome, brother. How are you? As Meena Purohit says, yes, MI. And what's your prediction? We still feel MI will win, says Tanaji Grover. Ishan Kishan and the other partnership rocks, says Rajeshwar Rao. And now Bravo bowls a good delivery, played back towards the bowler, and that's a dot ball there to end the over. 6 runs coming from that Dwayne Bravo first over. It's 8 overs gone. 54 for the loss of 2 wickets. At the moment, our Mumbai Indians going at 6 and over. In fact, a little more than 6 and over the run rate right now. But the problem is for Chennai, because this partnership has started to blossom. It's worth 33 now of 28 deliveries, and the only way, like I said earlier, the only way Chennai can win this game is to bowl out Mumbai Indians.
Well, that is the only way, and for that they need to get wickets in bulk over here, because if they take a wicket and if another partnership of 20 or 35 runs gets accumulated, then it's all over for Chennai. So they need to take 2 or 3 quick wickets right now, and they have, the good thing for them is that they have 10 overs of spin remaining, with 1 over of Harbhajan Singh, 3 overs of Ravindra Jadeja and 4 overs of Imran Tahir. So 60 deliveries of spin on this wicket. I think in 60 deliveries they might be able to, if they might be able to get 2 or 3 wickets, then they are very much in the game, but they need to get it now. And we were asking, where is Imran Tahir? Well, here he is. First ball, it's a googly, well read by Surya Kumar Yadav as a single gets taken, and the score with that moves on to 55 as Surya Kumar moves to 23. Ishan Kishan on the other end is on 17.
Decent and intelligent batting this by Surya Kumar Yadav, as Tenzin Sugrav says CSK need 2-3 quick wickets. Come on CSK. Vijay Dhuria supporting Mumbai Indians, and so is Gair Sijan from Nepal and supports Mumbai, along with Vinod Ingale, Shabir Talvi, and Stephen Simmons says CSK will win any bet. Well, I'm not going to promote betting, but what's your opinion? If CSK win, leg slip and a first slip in position. Tahir bowls a slightly shortish delivery. Ishan Kishan on the back foot works that away through towards deep square leg, and only a single there. Rahul Gurung says Mumbai Indians will win the contest, as Rajeshwar Rao, the score with that single has moved up to 56 now for the loss of 2 wickets after 8.2 overs. Surya Kumar Yadav is on 23 of 20 deliveries, batting at a strike rate of 115, while Ishan Kishan is on 18 of 16 deliveries. His strike rate is 112.50, as now Surya Kumar square cuts one away towards backward point, and Sir Jadeja is there. No passing him by, that's for sure. He's a brilliant fielder, is Ravindra Jadeja, and when there was a chance of a run out, there was no one backing up. He held on not to have a throw, as now Upish from Surya Kumar Yadav, but drops short of the man at long on, and it'll be just a single.
So Murli Vijay does the duties over there at long on. Just a single taken there by Surya Kumar Yadav as he whipped it towards the long on region. 57 for 2 now, and Imran Tahir is bowling at a short length away. I think he needs to toss it slightly up in order to get more turn. And it's Ishan Kishan, and this time he has tossed it up, but well played Ishan Kishan as he drives it along the carpet. Single taken by the youngster as he gives Surya Kumar Yadav back the strike. 58 for 2. The partnership now between the two is blossoming. 36 of just 32 deliveries. The strike rate, the current run rate is of 6.58. The required run rate is of 6.62. So still very much under control. Chennai Super Kings must get a wicket over here in order to make a comeback, as it's officially played by Surya Kumar Yadav once again, but a decent over. They know how to negate the spin, and that has been the reason for their success against Chennai in Chennai. So the 9 overs have been bowled. 59 for 2 is the score. 73 more runs required of 66 deliveries. The first 2 batsmen to walk off for Mumbai Indians were Rohit Sharma and Quinton de Kock. It's Surya Kumar Yadav and Ishan Kishan who are currently batting. Surya Kumar is on 25 while Ishan is on 19. So the score is 59 for 2 in 9 overs. The strategic timeout has been taken. We'll just take a short break. Till then, keep listening to Sports Flashes Cricket Lounge.
You are listening to Sports Flashes Live. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. This is Sports Flashes Live.
Sports Flashes.
It's time for Indian T20 Showdown. Stay tuned to Sports Flashes. You are listening to Sports Flashes Live.
Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup. Moves it back. Here's Ronaldo for the hat-trick. And Cristiano Ronaldo does it again.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio.
And what a performance by the number 3 seed, Saina Nehwal, who tomorrow will contest a third All-England semi-final.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
This is Sports Flashes Live.
Mika Häkkinen, the flying Finn from Helsinki. Helsinki is on his last lap, looking magnificently good for his 20th World Championship win.
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
You are listening to Sports Flashes live. Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. This is Sports Flashes live. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio. Sports Flashes Radio. World's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, the official broadcast partner of BCCI. Sports Flashes, everything about sports.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Sports Flashes Cricket Lounge with Wali Siddiqui and Karthikeya Sinha. The strategic timeout has come to an end. It's 61 for 2 in 9.1 overs, 71 required of 65 deliveries for Mumbai Indians to qualify for the finals. This is the qualifier 1. Chennai Super Kings get a target of 132 to chase, and right now it's Mumbai Indians who are dominating the game, you'll have to say, in spite of Chennai Super Kings getting 2 early wickets, because the partnership now between Ishan Kishan and Surya Kumar Yadav is now worth 40 of 35 deliveries, and the time is simply running out for the Chennai Super Kings. If they do not get the wickets over here, then it's all over. Meanwhile, a beautiful cover drive by Surya Kumar Yadav. That's a boundary. Murli Vijay was the fielder who dived, but it went in vain. So another boundary adds further pressure on Chennai Super Kings. The score is now 65 for 2. Surya Kumar Yadav showing his worth on this difficult wicket. There was an opportunity for Murli Vijay to get that catch of Surya Kumar Yadav at mid-on. Had he taken that, I think it would have been a different complexion of the game. It's 65 for 2 with that fall. 9.2 overs have been bowled, and the time, like I said, has been running out for CSK. Their spinners will have to bang in with the wickets in order to make a comeback. A flick shot this time played by Yadav on the next delivery. Easily done once again, single taken. So it's a stroll in the park at the moment for Ishan Kishan and Surya Kumar Yadav. Rajeshwar Rao, a supporter of Mumbai Indians, SOEZ, also supporting the Mumbai Indians. Tanaji, Gurad Shabbi, Tadvi, Imtiaz Ali, Devu Mohammad, all supporting Mumbai Indians. So Chennai Super Kings fans have, I think, lost themselves in the chat. They're not showing the support to the team. Well, guys, come on, chip in with your support. It's not over yet. It's 66 for 2. It's quite a bit of cricket remaining as Ishan Kishan calls in for a quick single, and good decision there. So a single taken once again. Another good over this is turning out to be for MI. And if you talk about this over, 8 runs have come already off of it, and in fact 7 runs have come out of it so far, and 3 deliveries are yet to be bowled. 67 for 2 in 9.4 overs. Partnership now worth of 46 of 38 deliveries. Surya Kumar is on 32 of 26, while Ishan Kishan is on 20 of 18 deliveries, and it's quite comfortable in the dugout of the Mumbai Indians. They're sensing a win unless and until Chennai Super Kings have a say. Late cut played by Surya Kumar Yadav, another single taken, 68 for 2, and they're just leaking runs at the moment as CSK. They need wickets in order to win this game. Current run rate is above the required run rate. The current run rate is 6.93, while the required run rate is well under that. It's 6.29. So if MI manage to lose a wicket or two, only then the CSK side will be able to spark a comeback. But right now, it's Mumbai Indians who are currently dominating the game.
68 for 2, final delivery remaining in over number 10 here, and India has got a tremendous permanent all-rounder as Hardik Pandya. Pandya in the World Cup squad, says Rahul Gurung. Absolutely. Jishnu Lingman supporting Chennai Super Kings, and next delivery driven down the ground through towards long on by Ishan Kishan, a single there to end the over. 10 overs gone, it's 69 for the loss of 2 wickets, so another 10 overs remaining, and as far as the runs to get, 63 more to get from 60 deliveries for Mumbai Indians. It's all looking like too comfortable, to be honest, for Mumbai Indians right now, unless Chennai can strike back and pick up a few wickets here and there and try and put more pressure, induce a few false shots, and more importantly stick to their catches.
Well, it's quite obvious that Mahendra Singh Dhoni is allowing his fast bowlers to bowl his their spell of 4 overs, because the spinners are going to be bowling the bulk of the final overs, it feels like, because Deepak Chahar has bowled 3 overs, has given away 24 runs. Dwayne Bravo has bowled 2 overs, has given away 16 runs. I think there will be another over of Dwayne Bravo from the other end. We'll just have to wait and watch. Meanwhile, it's Imran Tahir who gets back to bowl his second over. It's a single taken by Ishan Kishan on the very first delivery as he went for that slog sweep. It goes to the long on region. 70 for 2 now. Things looking quite comfortable at the moment, but they can change in an instance if Imran Tahir picks in a wicket or two within a few overs. It's 70 for 2 now in 10.1 overs. Zakir Khan supporting Mumbai Indians. Vinod saying that Surya Kumar is batting well. And Tanaji Shinde saying hello to all of us. There's a big appeal for an LBW, but the umpire has said no. Will they go for the review? I don't think so that they're interested. It was more of a formality over there. And SOEZ is here as well. Tanaji Gorand, Tanaji Shinde and Vinod are also present with us at Sports Flashes Cricket Lounge. A full toss bowled by Imran Tahir, dispatched away, got the treatment, and it's another boundary. That is not what you need to bowl over here. The game is meanwhile running away from Chennai Super Kings. 74 for 2 now. It's 58 require 57 balls.
Well, that's certainly not going to help Chennai Super Kings. Those full tosses from Imran Tahir. Wonderful use of the feet. Just a long stride there, turns it into a low full toss, and with the use of his wrist, whips it away through towards deep mid wicket. Does Surya Kumar Yadav moves on to 37 now. Another one, foolish delivery, another one whipped away. Murli Vijay dies, he can't stop it. That will be another boundary here for Mumbai Indians, as Chennai Super Kings, their wait for wickets continue. Both batsmen should play calmly, says Zakir Khan. Well, forget about calmly, they've got 2 boundaries and 2 deliveries, and it's all now in favour of Mumbai. 54 needed of 56.
So it's turning out to be a pretty easy run chase at the moment for Mumbai Indians. Surya Kumar Yadav is turning out to be the standout performer of MI right now, and he is a really good player of spin, and this is something which CSK should have known of, and had Murli Vijay taken that catch, it would have been a different story. But like we say, catches win you matches, and it's proving out to be quite costly at the moment for Chennai Super Kings. It's 79 for 2. Ishan Kishan will now get the strike. He's on 22 of 20, while Surya Kumar doing the bulk of the damage. He's on 42 of 31 deliveries. An over delivery once again. Ishan Kishan doing the sensible thing and taking the single on the final over or the final delivery. And 11 runs coming off this over as well. Mahendra Singh Dhoni has some serious thinking to do, because 11 overs have been bowled. The score is 80 for 2. The runs required are 52 or 54, and the wickets remaining are still 8, and quite a bit of batting remaining for the Mumbai Indians. So I guess if they don't get a wicket in the next couple of overs, then it's all over for Chennai Super Kings.
They need a wicket, not just a wicket, a few wickets to Chennai Super Kings if they have to get back in this contest. Pradeep Kulal also tuning in, says hi, and Rajeshwar Rao says Yadav rocks. Well, certainly he's doing it, and says Tahir is disappointing. Well, they have to stay on the pitch. Runs will come out easily, says Zakir Khan. Hello, my friends, says John Vector. Well, Vector, very good evening. As today Dhoni is a fail, says Vinod Ingale, clearly supporting Mumbai Indians on that occasion. But remember, they still have another chance to making it to the final of Chennai Super Kings, because they will play the second eliminator. Harbhajan Singh bowls over number 12, slightly short and wide, and on the back foot goes Ishan Kishan, cuts that away. Long chase for DJ Bravo. He will get there, and by the time he can throw the ball back towards Dhoni, couple of runs for Ishan Kishan, and with that the score moves up to 82 for 2 for Mumbai Indians, and Ishan Kishan moves up to 25 for the loss of 2 wickets.
It's 80 for 2, and Narendra Singh is here with us, Rajeshwar Rao, and quite a few people as well. There are two slips standing over there, right beside Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Shane Watson is one, and Suresh Raina is another. 82 for 2 times running out for CSK, and quite a bit of thinking for Stephen Fleming, the team management, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni to do as Harbhajan Singh rolls in his third delivery. It's a good delivery, big appeal, but the impact was outside of, so no review taken over there. 82 for 2. Very much in the game are Mumbai Indians. They just need 50 of 51 deliveries, and John Vector is also here with us, and congratulations to you, John Vector. It's 82 for 2 and 11.4 overs now.
Yes, we are reading this live, John, and welcome to Cricket Lounge. 83 for 2. Surya Kumar is on 42 of 31 deliveries. What a knock this has been, and you can do it, MI, says Rajeshwar Rao. Well, certainly they're doing it right now very well. Our Mumbai Indians, 49 needed of 50 deliveries as Stephen Fleming, although has a smile on his face, will be a worried man because in the last few games Chennai have come up short, and had they been just there a few more runs with the bat, and that could have made a difference. You can say the strike rate, you won the strike rate of the batsman, no problem there. Rajeshwar Ishan Kishan batting at a strike rate of 104, and Surya Kumar Yadav batting at a strike rate of 135.48, and the physio for Mumbai Indians is out. There seems to be an issue. It's a hamstring injury, a hamstring strain for Ishan Kishan.
Well, that was going to hurt because we were talking about this. It is a humid city is Chennai over there, and we've seen quite a few hamstrings over there. I remember Sachin Tendulkar always struggling whenever he used to come out there to bat in Chennai. Mahendra Singh Dhoni had his problems as well, Rishabh Pant too, and now we are seeing Ishan Kishan this time around, so it is quite hot and humid over there in Chennai. 83 for 2. Talking about the game, Surya Kumar Yadav is on 42 of 31 deliveries. Ishan Kishan is on 26, and the last wicket to fall was of Quinton de Kock when the score was 28. So it was seeming like the game is going to get interesting, but at the moment it's one-way traffic by these two batsmen, Surya Kumar and Ishan Kishan. Partnership now worth 62 between these two. 83 for 2 is a score of 11.4 overs. Required run rate is now just 5.88, and they can win this quite easily if they don't come in harakiri over here. Rajput Boy is here with us. He's asking the score is 83 for 2. Tanaji is here as well, so is, and Rajeshwar Rao saying that Mumbai Indians is the best, and John Vector saying that he's from Punjab, Jalandhar, and from a very small village, and he's quite lucky. So welcome to
Jalandhar isn't small, John. It's not small. I've been to Jalandhar. I think it was Jalandhar when I was a little kid to get my first Vampire Bass cricket bat when I was playing for the junior Delhi side. I'd gotten that sponsorship to get one kit every 6 months, so I had to take a train down to Jalandhar, meet Mr. Swami Kohli, the man in charge there, the owner of that factory in Jalandhar. So he got us that wonderful bat. I still have it with me. It's a beautiful piece of willow.
So do bring that along in the next game.
I will.
We want to take a look at that. It's 84 for 2 in 11.5 overs. Quite pensive faces at the ground. CSK supporters are there, in fact. They're still supporting their team, but they need to get a wicket as Ishan Kishan goes for the big shot, but just short of the fielder once again. Deepak Chahar was the fielder, so nothing going in favour at the moment for Chennai Super Kings. Had he middled that, I think that would have been taken, but since it got the toe end of the bat, he survives. So another single taken. It's 85 for 2, and talking about the over, 5 runs have come off of it. So a decent over, and that's all what they need. They don't even need boundaries right now because the required run rate is just of 5.88.
Absolutely, required run rate dropping below 6 means it's all over. Unless Chennai can perform a magic or a trick or two here in this contest. And Bharti Pandya says, hi Bharti, are you related to Hardik or Krunal? If you are, let us know. As now 12 overs gone, 85 for 2 at the moment is Mumbai Indians score. Zakir Khan says, hello Zakir bhai, how are you, brother? And Abhinav Vishnu says tough for CSK. Yes, it is fairly tough right now for Chennai unless they pick up a wicket or two. 43 of 32 for Surya Kumar Yadav, 6 boundaries for him. A very, very good innings, a calm, composed and a calculated innings by Surya Kumar Yadav, while young Ishan Kishan has come out and done a good job. Now Jadeja comes to bowl over number 13, left arm over, wraps him on the pad, Well, the ball goes away towards square leg, no appeal because it was always going down towards the leg side. And Purva Sherpa says, I'm from Organic State, Sikkim. Guys, kindly visit our beautiful state. I have been there, Purva. I've been lucky enough to visit Gangtok, and there was a trek, I'm forgetting, it was a long time ago. It's a two-day trek. You go up there, it's a wonderful, wonderful place, Sikkim. Absolutely beautiful. So I agree, it is gorgeous.
It's 86 for 2 right now. Jadeja has bowled a good delivery over there as Ishan Kishan danced down the track, but at the end just flicks it towards the final leg region to take a single as Jadeja bowls in another. Good shot played, but a good effort in the field by Jadeja. It could have been a single, and that's the kind of commitment Mahendra Singh Dhoni demands from his men, and he has been that sort of a fielder as Jadeja. This is his second over, so still quite a bit bowling left from the left arm spinner. 3 deliveries being bowled, 1.3 overs he has bowled in totality. 4 runs he's given, and another quick single over there by the 2 batsmen. So it's 87 for 2, and it's a walk in the park at the moment. Unless and until they don't do anything crazy, it's Mumbai's game to lose.
Absolutely. Ari Kilaraju says Mumbai will win. Amazing partnership between Surya Kumar Yadav and Ishan Kishan, according to Rajeshwar Rao. Absolutely spot on, sir. And now they only need 45 runs from 44 deliveries as Nishikant Suryavanshi supports Mumbai Indians. And Apeksha Kapil says the match will last ball match. It's said the match will get into the last over, the last ball, as now another delivery from Jadeja worked away for a single. So it's 12.5 overs gone, 88 for the loss of 2 wickets. And Sagar Navnage says, MI lead in this match? Well, they are ahead because the required run rate is under 6 right now. And you're talking about the partnership. The partnership is 67 worth of just 57 deliveries. In fact, make that a few more as it's now been run down through towards third man. That'll be a boundary for Surya Kumar Yadav. Very cheeky, waited till the very last moment, opens the face of the bat and beats the man at slip and shot third man. Jadeja's absolutely livid with himself as he smacks his cap on the pitch, on the floor. And that will be a boundary to end the over. 7 of that over from Jadeja. He's bowled 2 overs, none for 10 figures for him. As 13 overs have been bowled, it's 92 for 2 Mumbai Indians.
92 for 2, and this has been the difference between Mumbai Indians and Chennai Super Kings. Mumbai Indians have phenomenal players of the spin bowling, and well, whether you like him or not, Surya Kumar Yadav is one elegant player when it comes to spin. He waits for the ball till the final moment, and he late cuts him this time around, and that has been the case. If you need to beat a champion team like Chennai, you need to know how to play spin because they have some seriously good bowlers over there. Good knock of 48 from 35 by Surya Kumar Yadav. He's batting quite solidly at the moment, while Ishan Kishan is also countering the spin quite well. There was one false shot when he came down the track to heave Harbhajan Singh for a 6 over mid wicket. He got the edge. It went above the slip, caught in his head, because of which he survived. But ever since that delivery, he's now got a stable head, and it's Imran Tahir this time bowling to Ishan Kishan, but that's wide, and that's also left by Mahendra Singh Dhoni, and that can possibly be 4 as well. But a good fielding effort by Harbhajan Singh, and I think he stopped the boundary over there, so good effort there. But the batsman will take 3 runs, and that might turn out to be 4, or was it leg byes over there? So it's 92 for 2 right now. The umpires giving in a confirmation first. They'll have to check if the foot touched the boundary line or not. Chennai Super Kings currently are struggling at the moment, and that is a good fielding effort. So it's not a boundary. It's a good effort in the field by one of the veterans of CSK and Indian cricket as well, Harbhajan Singh, the Terminator. And Ishan Kishan is on 28 of 29. Surya Kumar is on 48 of 35 and 3. So that'll be 4 runs of the first delivery, which hasn't been even bowled because it's wide, and 3 runs taken. So it's looking bleak at the moment, and now Chennai need a miracle in order to win this game, it feels like.
Miracle, probably a hat-trick will do for Imran Tahir as Zima bowls another delivery, flipper, straight a one. On the back foot goes Surya Kumar, dabs it away through towards the mid-wicket fielder. No runs on that occasion. So 4 runs on the first delivery, and then a dot ball coming in from Imran Tahir. 96 for 2 at the moment the score, and slip in position with Tahir bowling the next delivery, and once again dabbed away through towards shot. Third man beats the fielder there in the 30-yard circle. Harbhajan Singh with the chase. He's given up. The ball will crash into the fence for 4. That will be a boundary for Surya Kumar Yadav. 50 up for the batsman. He's on 52. What a knock from Surya Kumar Yadav. His team was in trouble when he came out to bat with Rohit Sharma and Decock gone, but his 7th IPL 50, a very, very important knock for him, as the score also moves up to 100 for 250 up for Surya Kumar Yadav. What an innings this has turned out to be. Akash Jogdand supporting Mumbai as 100 is up. Yes, Yash Shiv Tarkar 100 up on the board. It's 100 for 2. Or now Manish Kumar also with us. Ashok Dada, only MI, says Tanaji Gorad. Is now one worked away towards deep mid wicket off the back foot by Surya Kumar Yadav. DJ Bravo, the fielder there, and it will just be a single. Satyanarayan, India supporting Mumbai Indians, and Krishnan, Meenakshi, Sundari. CSK must fight to 21 players in the ground. Well, they are trying, but it's not happening right now for CSK. And Yash Shiv Tarkar had asked a question, and right now I'll direct that question to all the Mumbai Indian fans on the chat. Guys, how's the Josh?
Well, it must be really high because they're making way to another final over here. It's a 101 for 2, and Imran Tahir finally strikes, but is it too late? Ishan Kishan has been bowled by Imran Tahir. That's another wicket. It's the 3rd wicket for the Mumbai Indians, but I think Ishan Kishan has done his contribution, and an 80-run partnership finally comes to an end, but I think it's all over for Chennai Super Kings.
What a partnership that, and a good knock by the youngster. A calm, composed 28 of just 30 deliveries. It was the flipper, the straighter one, the quicker one, came down the track looking to pull that. The ball zips through his shot and cracks onto the off stump. Imran Tahir is delighted as he's won the game for Chennai Super Kings. That's not the case. You just started, Imran, so now you need to go on and convert this into a very good over, possibly a hat trick if that helps. Maybe a wicket in the next delivery, and then when you come out to bowl your next over, then another wicket. Only then can Chennai Super Kings get back in this contest. Surya Kumar Yadav still out there for Mumbai Indians, not out on 53 out there, and it's 101 for the loss of 3 wickets. Yes, Rajeshwar Rao, Ishan is gone, but it's a decent knock. And Tengring Subra said it's too late for CSK. Sachi Pawar, finally something to smile about.
Well, I think it's too late for the Chennai Super Kings. It's 101 for 3. Still quite a bit of batting left for Mumbai Indians. They have Hardik Pandya, Krunal Pandya, Kieron Pollard as well. So 3 big hitters of the cricket ball, and just a few more strikes and it's all over for CSK. But is that another wicket? Is there a bump ball? Krunal Pandya has he's given a catch to Imran Tahir. If that's not a bump, the umpires are giving it a look. The Chennai Super King fielders are quite, happy with that.
Well, Imran Tahir is certainly delighted. He thinks he's taken a cotton ball. It's now been referred to the 3rd umpire, and the soft signal from Nigel Long is it's out. We'll have to wait for the confirmation from the 3rd umpire now. And I was saying he needs to pick up a hat trick, and has he picked up another wicket here as Imran Tahir. Ian Gould, the 3rd umpire, pressed into service as now. We'll have to wait and see if that has been, first of all, was that a bump or not? If not, has that been taken cleanly? Did it carry to Imran Tahir? It was a flighted delivery, came in over the wicket. It's not a no ball, so that's fine. Now, Krunal Pandya was the new man, and the ball, hits the ground, then the bat, and balloons back towards the bowler.
So that's out. That
should be out if it's carried. If it's carried to Imran Tahir, we'll have to wait and see, confirm that as well. And guys, someone said last smile for CSK. That's Krishnan, Meenakshi, Shundri. Well, that's not happening. It seems that it has been another moment of smile for Chennai Super Kings. The 3rd umpire has confirmed it. Ian Gould says it's gone. He's out. And that's the end of Krunal Pandya. Imran Tahir, your beauty.
He's got another wicket, and is he springing a comeback for Chennai Super Kings? Hardik Pandya, a serious big hitter now walking into the crease. So it's still Mumbai's game to lose, you'll have to feel, but something special happening over here at the moment. Krunal Pandya, Surya Kumar Yadav is still in there. Krunal Pandya got out on a golden duck. The good news for Mumbai is that Surya Kumar Yadav is looking as solid as ever. He's on 53 or 38, and if Chennai Super Kings do manage to take his wicket, things might get a little interesting, because you never know, anything might happen. Though the 2 new batsmen would be Hardik Pandya and Kieron Pollard, and they don't need too many balls to get settled in, but you have to say it might get a little slow. There was an outside edge, and just passes away from the first slip field. It could have been a catch, so it's a boundary. Shane Watson, had he taken that catch of Surya Kumar Yadav, it would have been trouble for Mumbai Indians, but a boundary, an important boundary, just when the pressure was building. And Mumbai Indians are quite lucky at the moment with that catch being not taken by Shane Watson at the slip cordon. And yes, it was at the catchable height. I think he should have gone with two hands, and you could see the anguish in Ravindra Jadeja's eyes. Had that wicket been taken, and CSK would have clearly been back into the game, you'll have to say.
Absolutely, that was another chance gone begging here for Chennai Super Kings, and that would have been the big wicket of Surya Kumar Yadav. As now the score, Yash, is 105 for 4 after 14.2 overs, and we have to wait till the end in this contest. It's a gripping encounter. Now, how did that miss the off stump? Jadeja beats Surya Kumar Yadav, ball ends up, beats the outside edge and misses the off stump. Dhoni thought that was going to go hit the stumps. He forgot. He just left the ball, not collecting it. In the end, the ball hits his glove and drops dead there. But what an over this is turning out to be. Couple of overs for Chennai. Now short and wide, cut away, poor delivery, and that should be a 4 unless sweeper cover can come across and cut it. And yes, DJ Bravo with some fancy football skills stops the ball from getting into the fence, and that will be a couple of runs more.
But that is something which you don't need to bowl to Surya Kumar Yadav, and you can see two opportunities given to Surya Kumar. First is with Deepak Chahar, who bowled a short length delivery to Surya Kumar as he punched one towards the mid-on region. Murli Vijay was the fielder. He couldn't catch that ball, and secondly it was Shane Watson, who I feel could have done much better and taken that catch. You need to take such catches if you need to win games for Chennai. It's 108 for 4 in 14.5 overs. Surya Kumar now takes a single. 7 runs already coming off this over. A brilliant over, you'll have to say, for Mumbai in the context of the game. And it could have been a wicket on the first ball, but it wasn't to be. So a decent over for Mumbai Indians once again.
Shane Watson, he should have taken that. Watto, Mr. Invisible, is with us as well, along with all of you. Jarman Singh says, I love Dhoni, and today is Mumbai's day, says Meena Purohit. Well, at the moment it's looking like, because of the number of catches and the opportunities let go by Chennai Super Kings, that's not very characteristic of Chennai to go on and miss those opportunities. As now, with the final delivery of the over dapped away, and with that it's 15 overs gone, 108 for the loss of 4 wickets. Mumbai Indians, final 5 overs remaining, and they certainly need a few more wickets to Mumbai Indians.
So it's quite obvious that Imran Tahir is going to bowl this over, and the Jadeja is going to bowl the next one. So 2 overs of spin remaining.
He's on a hat-trick, is Tahir.
Yep, he's on a hat-trick. Will he be able to get the third hat-trick of the tournament? The first hat-trick was taken by Sam Curran against Delhi Capitals. The second was taken by Shreyas Gopal against RCB. Now Imran Tahir is the man on hat-trick, but well played. Surya Kumar Yadav as he cuts it late, and it will be 2 runs. So no hat-trick. In fact, it's a double on the very first delivery of Imran Tahir's final over. The score is now 110 for 4, and I think it's quite too late. It's too late. That partnership of 80 was way too much if you're defending 130. Had the score been 150, then you still would have felt that Chennai Super Kings are very much in the game. But 130, I think they're 15 to 20 runs short.
Absolutely, about 15 to 20 short. Had it been 150, 160, that could have been a problem. As now Surya Kumar drives one away towards long off and will pick up a single. This will be interesting. We've seen Hardik Pandya take the spinners to the cleaners. So the score with that single has moved up to a Nelson of 111 for the loss of 4 wickets, and that wicket of Krunal Pandya was Imran Tahir's 300th wicket in T20 cricket. All T20 cricket, wherever he's played, T20 internationals as well as included in that. And now Pandya drives one back towards the bowler. Tahir dives towards his left and stops it. No runs on that occasion. But Imran Tahir certainly is doing a good job. Chennai fans are still out there enjoying it. If CSK qualify for the final to meet Mumbai in the final, I'll be very happy to finish them, says Saravanal MVR. But as we speak, another boundary here for Mumbai Indians, this time on the bat of Hardik Pandya as he opens his account. The score moves up to 115 for 4, and Yash, they need another 17 to win the contest to Mumbai Indians.
17 now needed of just 26 deliveries. It should be a walk in the park, and even if Chennai pick a wicket over here, I think it's still going to be a walk in the park. They still have Kyron Pollard in the hut, and a good delivery this time by Imran Tahir. Just the final delivery to be bowled in his spell. He's given away 32 runs, has taken 2 wickets, And if you compare him with the Mumbai's bowlers, we'll talk about that. Final delivery to be bowled. Good delivery this time. Single taken, 116 for 4. 16 needed of 24 deliveries. So we were talking about that. If you compare it with Mumbai spinners, the most expensive of the bowlers was Jayant Yadav, who had conceded 34 runs. He had taken 1 wicket. But Imran Tahir, though he has taken 2 wickets, but he has given 33 runs. So he's been a little expensive over here.
And in his 4 overs, 33.
It's 4 overs 33. So 116 for 4 now in 16 overs. The second strategic timeout has been taken. 16 now needed of 24 deliveries. Surya Kumar is on 63 while Hardik Pandya is on 5 of 5. We'll be taking a short break. Till then, keep listening to Sports Flashes Cricket Lounge.
This is Sports Flashes Live.
Sports Flashes.
It's time for Indian T20 Showdown. Stay tuned to Sports Flashes.
Sports Flashes.
You are listening to Sports Flashes Live.
Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup. Moves it back. Here's Ronaldo for the hat-trick. And Cristiano Ronaldo does it again.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Flashes.
You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio.
And what a performance by the number 3 seed, Saina Nehwal, who tomorrow will contest a third All-England semi-final.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
This is Sports Flashes Live.
Mika Hakkinen, the flying Finn from Helsinki, is on his last lap. Looking magnificently good for his 20th World Championship win.
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.
You are listening to Sports Flashes Live. Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. You are listening to Sports Flashes Live. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Sports Flashes Cricket Lounge. The final strategic timeout has come to an end. Sanji Pawar is saying that she doesn't think Chennai Super Kings is going to win today. Tenzing also saying good night sir. The match is out of CSK's hands. Zakir Khan saying do not worry. Well, it does look out of reach at the moment for Chennai Super Kings. 16 runs are required of 24 deliveries. But the good news for Chennai Super Kings is that even if they do lose this game, then they will have another opportunity in qualifier 2. If they win that game, then they're in the finals and they will be facing Mumbai Indians once again. So meanwhile, coming back into the game, it's Dwayne Bravo, who's bowling his third over of the night, has given 17, we'll get back to that. He's bowling his third over and has given 17 runs so far, 2.1 overs. And it's quite disappointing that he hasn't been able to take a wicket so far for his side. 116 for 4. It's a near miracle if Chennai Super Kings need over here in order to win this game. Quite glum faces at the moment, and the dominance has been there once again. The dominance has once again been shown by Mumbai Indians against Chennai. Meanwhile, it's a big shot played by Surya Kumar Yadav. Will it be taken? In fact, it will be a boundary. No, good fielding there by the long on fielder Faf du Plessis. So a double over there.
Had that been Murli Vijay, that was 4.
For certainty, that would have been a certain 4. In fact, it's I think it was Dhruv Shore, was it? No, it was Faf du Plessis who stopped that ball from rushing towards the boundary line. And Dhruv Shore, the substitute fielder, as always, throwing the ball back to the wicket keeper.
Well, that's all you get for the money you pay, Dhruv Shore. Only fielding, no batting, no bowling. But on a serious note, excellent stuff, excellent commitment still shown by Faf du Plessis. Looks a bit exhausted, does Surya Kumar Yadav, and why not? It's hot, it's humid down in Chennai. He's on 65 or 46 deliveries, 13 more to get. And now Alan John Matthew is with us supporting Mumbai Indians. As now Bravo runs in to bowl another delivery. This time again Surya Kumar on strike and dabs one past the bowler. Will collect an easy single through towards long on. Well, Surya Kumar Yadav. Excellent stuff this. MI can easily score 16 runs in 24 balls. Of course they can, Rajesh Rao, but how quickly can they get there? That's the thing. We need to, you guys have had your dinner. I'm seeing Azad Singh asking everyone, have you had your dinner, had your dinner, guys?
Like always.
Like always. Can someone ask us about our dinner? I've not had mine. Wally, obviously, you know, as we all know, he started fasting today. So the one moment the sun went down, he gobbled up a lot of food. As now Pandya goes for a big heave. Has he got? No, he's not got enough, and it's didn't carry to Faf du Plessis. Did not carry to Faf du Plessis. He'll come back for the second as well.
I think it was the lights that went in his eyes, because of which Faf du Plessis wasn't able to judge the ball, and even if he had taken the catch, I think Mumbai Indians would still win the match. But a slower delivery this time by Dwayne Bravo outside the off-stump region. He went for that big slog over long on. Faf du Plessis, in fact, was covering a lot of ground. He wasn't able to pick the ball at the last moment, and had there been more meat of the bat, then I think he would have been able to collect that. But 10 now needed of 20 deliveries. Mumbai on course of yet another final in the IPL. Will they be able to clinch the title once again?
Well, we'll have to wait and see, but that's typical Hardik Pandya for you. 10 needed of 20, and what does he do? Goes for a big shot. This time drives one straight down the ground. Long chase for Faf again. Faf gets there, and by the time the throw comes in, they'll again come back for the second as well. So cruising to a win here are Mumbai Indians. As now we've got Sachi. Well, good night, girl, but you have another chance when you take on the winner of the first eliminator in the second eliminator. And hopefully, if Delhi lose the eliminator tomorrow, then I'm all support for Chennai. But I hope that doesn't happen. Delhi beat Mumbai in the final, and that's what I want. As Alan John, along with Tanaji Gaur, guys, absolutely love it that you've been tuned in all evening for this wonderful contest between Mumbai and Chennai. As now Bravo bowls the final delivery. Yorkish length pushed away towards mid-wicket. Shane Watson stretches his arm out, stops that from going any further, but a single nonetheless will be picked up.
So it's 125 for 4 and 17 overs, and 7 runs now required of the final 3 overs. Imran Tahir has bowled. He's completed his spell of 4 overs. Harbhajan Singh has also completed his spell of 4 overs. Ravindra Jadeja has another over left, so I think it might be him from the other end. Dwayne Bravo has 1 more over left, while Deepak Chahar has another over left. So it's going to be 1 over of Jadeja, and I think that might be the last over, because 7 runs are needed, and 1 lusty blow and it's all over. 125 for 4. A comprehensive win it is turning out to be for the Mumbai Indians. And how do they keep on dominating against Chennai, that too at their home turf?
I don't know. I think they just enjoy taking on Chennai Super Kings, because of the simple fact that they have so much confidence in their ability to go on and defeat Mumbai. That's something doesn't happen with any team, in fact, and they defeated them in the Champions League T20 as well. Did Mumbai Indians. As Jadeja now bowls a fresh over, pulled away through towards widest long on by Hardik Pandya. A single there, and with that the score now moves up to 126 for the loss of 4 wickets. As we heard Naeem Ansari obviously saying Mumbai will win. Azad Singh supporting Mumbai. As Sachiwar says, CSK will now go face the eliminator battle. Yes, they will. As Ramesh Gurung was supporting Mumbai Indians. Dino Dave was with CSK. Guys, all of you who are supporting Chennai Super Kings, don't worry, you still have a chance of making it to the final. Tenzing Sugrab says good night, guys, as he's signed out. Now cut away by Surya Kumar Yadav, well fielded by Faf at backward point, and a rare dot ball coming in there for the Chennai Super Kings, although I think it's a bit too late now for Chennai Super Kings in IPL 2019. This DC Youngblood, they are the winners, says Krishan Minakshi Sundari. Thank you. I like that. As Vineet Surendran says, MI will win the match, no problem there. As now another dot delivery pushed away towards the onside, no problem there. Sunrisers Hyderabad is runners up, says Krishnan. So, well, I don't think Sunrisers and Delhi can both make it to the final, as it's one dabbed away towards backward point. Hardik wants a single. Surya Kumar Yadav sends him back, sending that, boy, you might be the fresh one. I've been batting in this heat for a very, very long time. So just, let's not go on and push me to beyond my limits.
6 runs now needed and a good delivery to conclude his spell. Ravindra Jadeja unlucky on the night. He did not manage to get a wicket, but he bowled some quality left arm spin, and that has been the difference. Mumbai Indians spinners bowled quite well. They picked 4 wickets in totality. 2 wickets taken by Rahul Chahar, 1 wicket taken by Krunal Pandya, and 1 wicket taken by Jayant Yadav as well. And if you talk about Chennai Super Kings, it's all been Imran Tahir who's taken 2 wickets as well. Sharmesh Patel sending his love for all the way from Canada. So welcome to Sports Flashes Cricket Lounge, Sharmesh Patel, and Azad Singh Chungrung saying good luck to Chennai Super Kings for the next match. It's quite evident now that they will be facing qualifier 2. And Mohsin Vahora is asking us what the score is. It's 126 for 4 in 18 overs, and Mumbai need just 6 runs of 12 deliveries in order to qualify for the finals of the 12th edition of the IPL. Surya Kumar Yadav is on 66 while Hardik Pandya is on 12.
Well, now it's only a matter of time. 6 needed with the final 2 overs. As Priya Mishra says, CSK. Paschim Sandesh was asking how many wickets did Lasith Malinga pick up today. Well, if I am correct, Lasith Malinga wasn't amongst wicket. He bowled well. He bowled 3 overs, 26 runs, and no wicket for him. In fact, Jasprit Bumrah and Hardik Pandya, none of the pacers could pick up wickets. It was the spinners who did the damage for Mumbai Indians initially as well. And Deepak Chahar now coming on to bowl as Pandya pulls one away off the toe of the bat. Rather than going towards mid-wicket, it goes towards long on, and Faf du Plessis will field, and that will just be a single there.
They're not properly timing the ball. Hardik Pandya over there hit the toe end of the bat, but what a fantastic knock by Surya Kumar Yadav. You'd have to say that that catch dropped by Murali Vijay has costed Chennai Super Kings. That should have been taken, and it would have been a different game altogether. 127 for 4, and I'm sure he would be regretting that at the moment. But brilliant batting nonetheless, and he scooped that towards the fine leg boundary. That will be a 4, almost hitting the camera. 131 for 4 now. 1 run needed for Mumbai Indians. It's a special night. They are on course for another IPL final. They are the favourites of the tournament. I expected them to go into the finals and in fact win the tournament as well. We'll just have to wait and watch if they're able to replicate that. And they had won the title in 2015. They won the title in 2017, and now 13, it's 2019.
13, 15, 17, and now 19. So if any of you prepared for your IAS or SSC exams, logical reasoning is a section. And now the final delivery, in fact the final runs scored there by Surya Kumar Yadav. He is now remaining not out, and Mumbai Indians have defeated Chennai Super Kings by 6 wickets to move into the final. And Gautam Rawat, David Warner has gone back to join up with the Australian team, so he will not be there tomorrow. Neither will be Johnny Bairstow for Sunrisers Hyderabad. That's for tomorrow. But right now the news is that Chennai Super Kings have been beaten again by Mumbai Indians, and Ayush Sharma from Hindi Lounge has just come out jumping with joy because he's a Mumbai Indian supporter, and he and his team have made it to the final of the 2019 Indian Premier League, defeating Chennai Super Kings by 6 wickets. And Mumbai, who were chasing 132 to win, achieved the target in 18.3 overs thanks to a brilliant unbeaten 71 by Surya Kumar Yadav, contribution from Ishan Kishan as well of 28, and 13 not out for Hardik Pandya. Wicket takers for Chennai Super Kings, 2 for Imran Tahir, 1 each for Harbhajan Singh and Deepak Chahar. While earlier for Mumbai, it was a 42 from Ambati Raidu, an unbeaten 42 from Raidu, and an unbeaten 37 from Dhoni that helped them limber to 131 in their 20 overs for Chennai Super Kings. For Mumbai, Rahul Chair picked up 2 wickets. Krunal Pandya and Jayant Yadav picked up a wicket each. So Chennai Super Kings will have to wait for tomorrow to see who they take on in the Eliminator 2 of the IPL. Tomorrow it's Delhi Capitals versus Sunrisers Hyderabad, and whoever wins will take on Chennai. Whoever loses packs their bags and goes home. But right now, team number 1 in the final of the 2019 IPL is Mumbai Indians. As all of you who've tuned in, thank you so much for the love, guys. We will be back tomorrow at 7:20 p.m. live to bring you all the updates, coverage, analysis of this contest that is between Delhi and Sunrisers Hyderabad. But right now the news is that Mumbai Indians have defeated Chennai Super Kings by 6 wickets to book their place in the final of the IPL 2019. It's me, Karthik Sinha, along with Walli Siddiqui, saying goodbye, good night. We'll take your leave with the news that it's Mumbai who through to the final.
This is Sports Flashes Live.
Sports Flashes.
It's time for Indian T20 Showdown. Stay tuned to Sports Flashes.
Sports Flashes.
You are listening to Sports Flashes Live.
Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup. Pulls it back. Here's Ronaldo for the hat-trick. And Cristiano Ronaldo does it again.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel.
Sports Flashes.